Just gonna do some camera adjustments here. Let me know how the audio actually sounds. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. Audio check real quick. Hi everyone, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Thank you so much for being no cracking. Everything's good. All right, so everything's good. Audio is good. Thank you so much for being here. Gonna take it a second. And I'm going to talk about a few important things here. I want to welcome, thank you so much, dear Ashley, for being here. Welcome our dear moderator, also my best friend, Queen of Renaissance, Ashley. Thank you so much for being here. Greatly appreciate you. And also all the beautiful people who are on the live right now. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Welcome to the Renaissance Tarot, to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So first and foremost, congratulations on the 140,000 cutie patooties out there who have joined. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This is my house of Renaissance, and I welcome you guys here. For those of you that have been on the channel, you know that the live chat is always subscribers only, because we are, wanting to ensure that you're having a good time here, right? We want to make sure that we are keeping the unnecessary and irrelevant individuals outside of the chat. For those of you that are just subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. And this is an opportunity for you to also watch the lives and see how we are doing the lives. I'm going to go over the rules and regulations of the channel, and we're going to talk about just briefly. I always make announcements, so I'm going to encourage you to listen to the announcements in the beginning, please. And then I'm going to proceed forward from all the way from Aries to Pisces. I'm going to talk about you and your person and their feelings and actions towards you. Okay, so we're going to go with that. Make sure that you're also hitting the like button. Thank you so much for joining in. Really appreciate that. So rules and regulations of the channel for those of you, welcome. Number one, I want to mention that this is a community where we are fostering mutual respect and love towards one another. Let's make sure that we are not bashing other signs. I do not tolerate disrespect. I do not tolerate homophobia, discrimination, any kind of political, religious things, okay? This is not the channel for that. Number one. Number two, I want to make sure that we also are not putting our personal drama, our negative narratives into the chat. And somebody wanted to challenge me on that, I'll talk about that later. But this is not the place to reaffirm the trauma and try to put the negative story. You know what I mean? Like, what kind of a good is it gonna do to you, right? So we just want to make sure that we are being mindful and respectful of that. Make sure that we are not overpowering the chat. Overpowering the chat means that we are constantly the only one that's commenting, that's putting things out there. You know what I mean? The microphone has to go around. Make sure we're not engaging with two-person conversations into the chat. This is not Telegram. This is not a WhatsApp. You can talk to the person on a different platform. Make sure we're not engaging into irrelevant, unnecessary conversations. Also, no spamming, please. No spamming. Somebody asked me what is the meaning of that. Sending constant irrelevant messages into the chat, and that has nothing to do with it, or constantly sending the same message or asking irrelevant questions, that have nothing to do with the topic, okay? This is very important, and these are general readings, so they may resonate with you and they may not. Please keep that in mind, okay? And this is going to be for the month of September. You can go back and watch some readings and really see how much is going to be resonating with you, because a lot of the times people tell me that, oh, I watched this reading months ago and oh my gosh, like it happened, it really took place, and thank you so much for this message, right? So we want to make sure that we are also showing our appreciation by giving back. Your giving back means that your beautiful presence here onto the channel, hitting that like button also, and making sure that you're leaving positive comments. Whatever you're putting out there, it comes right back to you, okay? So these were the rules and regulations that I wanted to make sure that everyone knows, because, this is the House of Renaissance, and I want you to have a good time. I want you, when you come to the channel, to, ensure you're not reading negative narratives. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are not putting negative stories, and things are flowing very nicely. You know what I mean? Because I'm all about fostering a safe environment for you to have a good time, which is very important. My water's over here. So that's about it for now. Now let's talk about the rules and regulations. We're talking about rules and regulations. We're going to talk about the structure of the reading. So I am going to be starting off with the messages of love. I'm going to take a look at your person's feelings, their message towards you, your message towards your person. I'm going to use this deck, okay? And then I'm also going to be starting off with your person's feelings towards you and what actions they could possibly be taking towards you as well. I'm going to clarify those as well, okay? This is very important. I'm going to go deep into this reading. Today's reading is going to be deep, so I want you to make sure that you're sticking around. And I'm also going to start for each sign. I'm going to start accordingly to their sign and their word, okay? I go deep. I don't shuffle cards under the table. I don't shuffle cards under the camera. I keep it transparent, honest, and straight to the point, okay? So your participation is very appreciated. Thank you so much for being in here. Make sure to go ahead and hit the like button now so that we can get going this, because that is a way of giving back to the channel. That is a way of, it's double tapping basically. And the only time that I will ask for you to do that is going to be during the lives, because it's gonna help the video to get out there. It's gonna help a lot of people to find out this video, and you never know, maybe your person may come across to these messages and they may, you never know, maybe it will pop up on their newsfeed and be like, oh wow, let me just get this message. Let me see what is it that I need to know about my person, okay? So by you giving back to the community, doing your part, I really, really appreciate that. And also, I saw that we just have a new member here. So thank you so much for joining in, dear Crystal Rodriguez. Thank you for becoming a member. And also, thank you for the 279. Thank you so much, dear XF25VV. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. And yes, so we want to make sure that we're also making it very easy for Ashley as well as she's moderating this. I really, really want to say that we want to make sure that also it's easier for all of us, right? Jumping into the live and asking what sign we are on. Just give it a minute and then you will find out, because I always mention the name of the sign. I always say what sign we are on. But also if you scroll up, if you use your thumb and just scroll up a little bit, you will notice that, the signs are put over there, okay? So what sign we are on. I do not use any software. I do not use any banners, any third-party apps, operations. I don't do that, okay? I keep it very just organic, sticking to YouTube, okay? So that's what I had for you. And I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for being here. And I'm sure there is a lot more people joining in. Thank you so much for coming in here. The timestamps will be available after the live. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Make sure to continue hitting that thumbs up as well. And I'm going to get some water and we're going to start off with Aries. Aries, my cutie patootie firstborn of the zodiac. Welcome back to the channel, dear Aries. So Aries, it says act, right? And you are the firstborn of the zodiac, action-oriented sign, full of passion, full of courage and boldness. So this is going to be your reading about you and your person, Aries. And first, before I get into tarot, I'm going to see what is the love message here from your person to you, okay? And then what is an important message from you to your person, for both of you. I'm going to see what is happening for you too. This is almost like a no contact situation, no contact reading here. Okay, so the message from your person is, it says romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And your message from you to your person is only time will tell. Okay, so Aries, I feel like that this is a connection here between you and this person, that it's full of romance, it's full of love, but you seem to be a little bit hesitant right now. It says only time will tell. I think that this connection started off on a lot of action, right? You have Aries, it says act, on a lot of action, back and forth communication, texting, and a very strong connection between you and this person. I feel like that you and this person, it was kind of a connection. It was like a love from the first sight, that when you both actually met each other. Right now, there is a lot of hesitation because it looks like only time will tell. It's telling me that there is a lot of emphasis on how it's going to unfold over time. So now let's talk about your person, Aries. Let's talk about your person and what is it that you need to know. Let's see what's going on for Aries and their person. Okay, so Aries, you have the King of Cups. Some of you are dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I strongly feel like here that the person that you're dealing with, this is somebody that seems to be very spiritual. This person could be emotionally very deep as well. Okay, could come from a different racial, cultural background as well. King of Cups, okay, this is somebody that also has been, you have shared very emotional moments with this person, okay, whoever this person is. I feel like that they're also they have some sort of an authority. Their feelings towards you, there is a lot of uncertainty, okay. I see here maybe some of you really put some sort of boundaries with this person. Possibly there was a separation, okay. There is a strong need here to be able to see the truth in the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you and this person are in separation currently, Aries. Okay, this is somebody that either you walked away or they walked away, or there is a strong sense of separation. Possibly for some of you with the Eight of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Cups, there has been a conversation that did not end well between you and this person, and this has led to some sort of separation, okay? Now, their feelings towards you. Let's talk about their feelings, okay? Tell me about the feelings for Aries, this person. How does this person feel towards Aries? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So this person, it looks like in their feelings, they really want to ground this connection, okay? There is this energy of wanting to ground it. I feel like that this is a separation that, for the most part, it's like your person did not want it to happen, but maybe because of certain circumstances, you and this person separated. And let's see, why did it happen? Knight of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, I feel like that there was some sort of differences between you and them. Could have been emotional, could have been maturity level differences as well that took place between you and them. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. For some of you, this person and you separated because you both recognized that you had to do a lot of inner healing between yourself. Okay, there is the Wheel of Fortune, Aries. So this is somebody that you feel like is part of your destiny. And I feel like that, Aries, for you, saying that only time will tell. The reason why you are saying this is because you have had some really bad experiences in the past with certain people, and I feel like that right now you have a hard time of going full force into this connection. For whatever reason, there is some trust issues that you may have, okay, towards this person. Let's talk about you for a second, Aries, and I'm gonna see what is this person's actions towards you. I'm hearing this, I feel like some of you, Aries, have been a little bit sad in the background. There is this energy of you just like kind of going within yourself, being a little bit quiet. You've been doing a lot of introspection. Yeah. So Five of Pentacles, sadness, okay? So some of you have been feeling really like left out and disconnected from this person, okay, with the Five of Pentacles. This is the reason why I feel like that many of you are really withdrawing from like the external world, okay? Ten of Wands. You have been really fighting some battles within yourself, okay? There has been a lot of struggles going on. For many of you have been fighting this internal quiet battles that's been going on. Ace of Cups. A lot of you do want love. A lot of you really, really want to have this new beginning with this person that you have met, you have history with. I just feel like that right now you might be experiencing a lot on your plate. You might have a lot on your plate. A lot is going on for you. So that's why you're hesitating a little bit. There might be even some trust issues that you have with this individual. What is this person's actions towards Aries in the month of September? Five of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Justice. Okay, so their actions towards you. First of all, this person is going to acknowledge, Aries, okay? This person is going to acknowledge the fact that with the Five of Pentacles, there is a lot of sadness between you and this person, because of this separation. And what's going to end up happening with the Strength and the Justice, this person is going to come in strong towards you, and they're going to want to talk about putting an end to this sadness, putting an end to this disconnected energy here between you and them. Five of Pentacles is telling me that obviously there has been this energy of separation and a lot of sadness, and this person is somebody that they're also very action-oriented. Okay, this is an action-oriented person, but something is telling me that they really like to process their feelings. This is somebody that really gets in their head a lot, whoever this person is that you are dealing with, Aries. They like to process things on a very deep emotional level before they take any action. But when they take action, they do. This is an action-oriented card, okay? So I do see here, dear Aries, things getting set right between you and this person in the month of September. I'm seeing here Libra, I'm seeing here Leo also. Earth sign, water sign, okay, Sagittarius also. So let's see what is the messages of love for you. What is the messages of love for my Aries? Decision. And it says it's time to decide about this relationship. So there is going to be a point when action, right? Aries, this is you, act. So maybe right now you're withdrawing because you're also processing a lot of the things within yourself. Your person is also processing a lot of the things within themselves. So there is going to be a time, Aries, when you are going to feel, it's called inspired action, where you're actually going to be taking an action towards this person. They're going to be also moving towards you, okay? But I feel like the reason why there has been a delay also is because of the Mercury retrograde. There is a lot of emotions up in the air that is processing. What I'm channeling for you and this person, somebody here is quitting drinking, or they're going to be quitting some sort of an obsession, okay? Someone here has a certain level of addiction to something, could be a substance, whatever it might be. Someone is really doing their best to quit drinking. That's what I'm seeing. Financial management, whoever you are dealing with. I feel like this person also is learning how to really manage their finances better. You two could have some different socio-economic differences as well, okay? And I'm also seeing someone here is going to be taking courses or classes, maybe university, some sort of a class or course. That's what I'm strongly getting in here, okay? So, Aries, this is what I had for you and your person. I hope that this helped. Thank you so much for going ahead and hitting the like button. I really appreciate that. For me to come out here also and to continue doing the lives, I really, really appreciate that. So, as Aries also helped me to do the icebreaker as always, the first round of the zodiac, we are gonna get going. So thank you so much, dear Aries, for being here. I wanna thank to each and every one of you for your participation. I know that I have been able to build a very powerful and a loving and an amazing community here at the Renaissance Tarot. So thank you so much, everyone. I see you, I hear you. I greatly appreciate you all. From the bottom of my heart, thank you so much, okay? So this was a very beautiful reading. Also, I want to say thank you so much, dear user FR. Thank you so much for the 5. Thank you so much for that sprinkle. Really, really appreciate that. Yeah, really, really appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, everyone, thank you for putting into the positive. Thank you for putting into good stuff. There is an important, very short topic that I'm going to talk about before Leo. So you want to stick around to see what is the concept. What am I going to be talking about, right? What is an important message here that you're going to need to know in regards to if you really want to change your life, if you really want to attract the soulmate that you want, if you really want to be successful in life. Whether you are a subscriber, whether you are watching this, whatever side of the fence you are at right now, I have an important message for you to share before Leo, okay? We're going to talk about that shortly, so thank you for being here. Now, we are finished with Aries, and we're going to move towards Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus. Welcome, dear Taurus, to your reading about you and your person. And the message here for you, dear Taurus, is this: cultivate. Okay, and my right ear is ringing right now, so there's going to be a very important message for you. I'm just about to have a download. So Aries, cultivate. Okay, so for many of you, you are all about cultivating grounded and powerful relationships and connections with people. Okay, so the message that I'm going to pull right now, dear Taurus, I'm so sorry, I called you Aries. Taurus, Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, sorry. So a lot of you are on the journey of cultivating sense of fulfillment, self-fulfillment, and also grounding yourself. Obviously, this is a connection that you have with somebody. I'm going to see what is a love message here from your person to you and from you to your person. I'm also going to be seeing with tarot, what is this person's feelings towards you and their potential actions. So the message from your person to you, dear Taurus, it says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Nurture, right? The word nurture is actually very much a synonym to the word cultivate, right? Cultivate, nurture, and to make it blossom and to make it grow. For those of you that are just joining, I'm just going to kindly encourage and ask you to go ahead and hit the like button as well. Thank you so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. So that's the message here from your person to you. Your message from you to your person, and it says, you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events of your life. And it says, through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So I feel like that there is a situation that has unfolded between you and this person that has created a lot of questions, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of confusion, Taurus. And I know that you as a fixed sign, I'm a fixed sign. We don't like uncertainty. We don't like when things are rapidly and unexpectedly changing. So many of you have been really asking a lot of questions to yourself. You know, maybe you're doing a lot of deep work, deep cleaning, spirituality. You're diving deep into deep esoteric knowledge as well. You're really tapping into your spiritual side. You're the Hierophant in tarot, okay? So a lot of you have been really feeling this spiritual connection with your person. This is a download I'm getting. This is a spiritual, sacred connection and union. I'm seeing here the High Priestess between you and your person. You could be dealing with the Pisces, Scorpio, Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, could be a Virgo, okay? So for many of you, I feel like that you really want to cultivate a stable relationship with this person. Now let's talk about your person. Let's talk about their feelings towards you, dear Taurus. Okay, so the Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Strength. So I feel like that, and at the bottom of the deck, there is the Five of Cups. So it looks like your person right now, dear Taurus, is in this energy of nostalgia. You know, this is somebody that really, really feels quite overwhelmed by a lot of emotions, okay? This is somebody that really has paused and really is doing a lot of internal work and reflection over the fact that things did not work out between you and them. You can see the cups are actually on the floor. There is a lot of questions that this person is asking, okay? And then there is the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, okay? So obviously, you and this person are in a position right now in a situation where maybe there is a lack of communication, maybe there is no communication. There is a lot of hurt, okay? There is a lot of pain, but I am seeing here that actually what your person really wants is they want to turn that pain into power. I feel like your person right now is practicing a lot of patience, okay? Three of Wands here is talking about somebody that's actually patiently waiting. They're looking into the horizon. You can also see with the Seven of Swords and the Strength, this is talking about wanting to create peace. When the Seven of Swords here, when this person removes the swords, when this person takes the swords out of the camp, then there is no war, right? And also make sure that you're hitting the thumbs up as well for those of you that are just joining, right? Because we want to give back to the channel. We want to give back to the community. This is about really being appreciative of the work that I'm doing, okay? Because it's an energy exchange for those of you that are just joining. So, dear Taurus, Mama Taurus, Daddy Taurus, now there is this sense of wanting to create peace between you and them. This person wants to put an end to the fact that maybe you suspected certain, there is a suspicion. Maybe there has been a lot of back and forth conversations about honesty. Maybe there was a lot of questions about it. I feel like that right now your person really wants to nurture, okay? And the Strength card here, the lion, right, is standing on this ground that's very green, that's very fertile. And this is also indicating that things are gonna start looking better for you and this person. This person wants to actually nurture this bond and this connection here. Now we're gonna see what else happened between you and this person. Some of you, either you or this person could be originating or living actually in near like body of water here. I'm seeing here different cultural differences, also can be races as well, okay? Nine of Pentacles, let's talk about your person. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So right now, what your person really wants, I think there is this sense of going back and forth from your person. Okay, they're doing a lot of internal thinking with the Two of Pentacles. And I see here, whatever your person is doing, they're really focusing on a lot of abundance. They want to make more money. Whoever your person is, they're definitely wanting to create more money, sense of stability. Maybe this person also wants to buy a house here. Okay, I feel like this person wants to really come towards you with a lot of solid energy. You know what I'm saying? So they want to really solidify something in their life before they come towards you. This is a very hardworking person. This person works very hard. They're very creative. They're really also emotionally very deep, okay? Like literally cultivate. This is about money also. This person wants to increase their financial status as well. There is something about this person also wanting to help you, Taurus, financially. So let's talk about you for a second, dear Taurus. So there's obviously, you're looking into this situation from a more spiritual perspective. As you can see, you're telling your person that there is a higher purpose to these events in our lives that have happened, right? So the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So slowly but surely, Taurus, I do strongly feel like here that you're going to be opening up yourself to, to this connection that's going to lead to a lot of happiness. And I'm going to pull the cards and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying that. So you're slowly moving from this Knight of Pentacles to the Two of Pentacles and then the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's like right now you're reflecting, you're pausing, you're looking at the situation as an opportunity for what it is that's actually teaching you. And yes, you also do go back and forth here, but then also with the Two of Pentacles, gonna move towards the Ace of Pentacles. So you're gonna be coming to the position where you're gonna be very confident when it comes to accepting the offer or making an offer to this person. The Devil here is at the bottom of the deck, okay? So the Devil here talks about strong connection, strong attraction, and also a soul connection, okay, between the two of you. Now, let's talk about a little bit more. What's going on for you, Taurus? What is an important message from your person to you? Ten of Swords. They want to put an end to this cycle, okay, the Ten of Swords. There is a sense of betrayal. I feel like, I don't know, maybe some of you are really experiencing some strong sense of like being abandoned by also some people around you as well. You know what I mean? Like some people just kind of like, maybe they left you. You definitely are feeling very much in pain over this situation here. There is the Ten of Swords and the Two of Cups. Okay, a lot of you are really, really in this place of sadness because there is something here about you and this person knowing, like I said, could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate, take it as it resonates. But I do feel like here that many of you, this is your person. You know that you're meant to be together. But this separation has been very excruciating for many of you. You have the Death card. So the Death card here is also representing Scorpio. This is actually leading to a lot of transformation for both of you. Now, let's get the actions. Let's talk about the actions. What is this person's actions towards you? What is this person's actions towards Taurus? Okay, so the Two of Swords, the World, and the Strength card. This person is realizing that even though their intuition, they're a very intuitive person, okay? Their intuition is telling them that this is a cycle that's coming to an end, finally, and you and this person are going to have an opportunity to start something new on a more fertile ground, okay? The Strength card is here, a very strong Leo energy here. Sun, Moon, or Rising, somewhere in their birth chart, this person must have some sort of a Leo, or they may act like a Leo. So the Strength card and the Strength card again, okay? So I feel like that this is a situation which is going to unfold in a way that your person is going to realize that there is going to be a new cycle. The World card here shows the ending of a chapter, the ending of a lesson, the ending of some sort of a cycle that you have been going on, right? After the World starts what? Starts the Fool. And the Fool also has number 0, and the World, she is also in number 0. So there is always cycles and seasons changing, dear Taurus. Wherever I am right now, this is about also where I'm about right now, there is a season that's changing. We're entering into the season of fall. So this is also a transition. I feel like you and your person are in transition, like in big transitions, right? You could be like moving spiritually into a different higher level of consciousness. You may be changing jobs. A lot of things could be taking place in your life, but this is a time to really just pause and reflect and really look at the situation as an opportunity for both of you to grow and know that there is a new cycle that's going to happen. Thankfully, like this is very relieving that showed up with the Strength card, because this is an indication that you and this person are going to have an opportunity, okay, to build this connection, Taurus, on and cultivate this connection on a fertile, solid ground, okay? So let's see what is the love message here for you, dear Taurus. What is an important messages of love? Okay, so Taurus, the message here, it says release, radical acceptance and surrender can help you let go. So this is about letting go of any expectations, not obsessing over the outcome, because, you know, when we let go of the outcome, the obsession, it happens and unfolds in a divinely timing manner. And also, this is also requiring surrender. I did talk about surrender in the twin flame reading. So this is a time where we, do not try to control the narrative. We just really let go and let God, right? That's the best way to put it. And what is it that needs to be let go of? Any past pain, any kind of trauma, any history, anything that's been really excruciating. This is the time to let go. Okay, so expect some sort of actions from this person, because I feel like that this is somebody that really, really wants to communicate with you with the strength card, okay? But they need to gain the strength within themselves. This is somebody that has been on a spiritual path. They need to become strong within themselves to actually come to the same level as you, whatever level you're at. But I feel like that you are a very spiritual person that's watching this in order for them to continue on this journey, okay? Because there has been a separation, because obviously you both were not on the same page before. So, Mama Taurus and Daddy Taurus, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate your support. I really appreciate your beautiful presence, and I hope that this helped and resonated, and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much also for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. Okay, so we're gonna move on to Gemini. I wanna thank every one of you for being very supportive and also for contributing to the lives as well. So we're gonna move on to Geminis. Do we have any Geminis in the house? I like to reshuffle the cards. Gonna get some pineapple juice. Minor technical thing here. Yes, Ryan, pineapple juice is absolutely amazing. I love it. Audio is good. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into Gemini. All right. So, dear Dope by Design, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the 10. I really appreciate your generous support. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much. That's very, very kind of you. Really appreciate that. Okay, so, all right. So, Gemini, cutie patootie, welcome back to the channel. Now, Gemini says cross-pollinate. Okay, cross-pollinate. It means interaction, cross-pollinate. It means, and you can see there is bees, busy. Okay, I feel like Gemini, you are in a place right now where you're really keeping yourself busy. There is this sense of productivity that you're starting to create yourself. There is a sense of organization that's happening in your life. Okay, we're gonna pull a love message from your person to you. We're gonna see what is the important message from you to your person. And I'm also gonna get into tarot to see what is it that you need to know, okay? Gemini. So Gemini, the love message here from your person to you is trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Only you accept the current situation. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So it looks like right now, Gemini, your person is also going through a metamorphosis, transformation. Could be a Scorpio. I'm getting a very Scorpionic energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay, so there is a radical acceptance. Something here needs to be accepted. Your person is also encouraging you to trust whatever is happening between you and them. Your message from you to your person, it says, healing, and it says, imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed this very moment. So it looks like, Gemini, you're recognizing the fact that there is a lot of transformation happening, trusting and healing. Maybe you're also realizing that, we need this space between us to actually heal something within us, right? So let's talk about, Gemini, about your person. Okay, a lot of you are keeping yourself very busy. I feel like many of you have already set some really important goals for the next few months. to achieve for yourself. We're also in the sign of Virgo right now. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, your ruling planet as well, right? The planet of communication. So I'm seeing here a lot of you also are overthinking at the same time about this person. There is a communication you're anticipating from this person. So let's talk about your person, their feelings towards you. So the Two of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess. Okay, so could be Scorpio, Leo, could be Aquarius, Taurus, okay, Capricorn, Virgo. So for many of you, dear Gemini, your person's feelings here is they do seem to go back and forth about you. This is somebody that goes back and forth constantly, thinking about this connection, weighing their options down. This is somebody that's also very spiritual. They're highly intuitive, whoever this person is. And this is someone that's part of your destiny with the Wheel of Fortune. This is a connection, okay, that has happened, I think, out of the blue. You met this person out of nowhere. Some of you might have even taken some cruises with this person, like be on a boat, body of water here, I'm seeing. Some of you are architects, or you're dealing with somebody who is into architecture, could be into college, university, a professor. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting here. Some of you are working into some sort of an educational field as well. Okay, your person's feelings towards you, they're going back and forth and back and forth. Let me clarify with this deck. Let's clarify the Two of Pentacles. Why is this person going back and forth about Geminis? Wow, High Priestess. This is somebody that's really trying to trust their intuition here. Okay, this person could be into spirituality right now. Okay, they're going back and forth. This person is really trying to understand what is it that they need to heal in order for them to be with you. They could be preparing some sort of an apology, Gemini. They could be coming in towards your way with the Page of Cups. Okay, because they want to communicate with you. They want to apologize for the way that things ended between you and them. Okay, with the Five of Wands. Five of Wands here is talking about conflict, some sort of an unresolved situation that has happened between you and this person. I do feel like this individual really wants to come forward to you and create this equal give and take exchange energy. They're weighing their they're weighing their mind down. It's like they're going back and forth. You know, I feel like you're dealing with someone that sometimes they had a hard time. There's a Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. So Gemini, you might be dealing with someone that seems to be like having a hard time of admitting things that they could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you have really unlocked something within this person, and you've really shown this person what it means to be vulnerable. Okay, and it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to make a mistake. That's what I'm strongly getting here. Now let's talk about you, Gemini, and then we're gonna see what is this person's actions towards you. So right now you're doing a lot of inner work. You're doing a lot of inner healing within yourself, Gemini. For many of you, you're also wanting the same for your person as well. So the Emperor, the Magician, and the King of Pentacles. Remember when I was saying you're being very busy, Gemini? A lot of you are either working a lot more or you're creating some sort of a business. A lot of you, even though whatever has happened between you and this person, Gemini, many of you are really, really focusing on grounding yourself, okay? Many of you have been really on this journey of self-realization, self-actualization, okay? For many of you, I see here, you're gonna get promoted. I'm just letting you know, like this is about you, right? A lot of you are gonna get promoted to a higher position. I know this is a love reading, but I'm gonna say that. Someone here is gonna promote you, okay? You're gonna get some sort of a upgrade, update, whatever it is that you are doing. But circling back to this connection, Gemini, I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, you're doing a lot of internal work. You're also separating the logic from the material things, from the spiritual things. It's like you're bringing order back into your life, Gemini. There is a lot of sense, there is this strong sense of order that's actually coming into your life. And you're aware that there is a conflict. There is a conflict. Both of you had some sort of a fight, okay? Some sort of an argument that has taken place between you and them. And it could have been over trust issues, Seven of Swords, okay? I'm getting here possibly, you know, ask a question, get an answer. Maybe you wanted to really know something, but this person did not really tell you the truth. And maybe they were afraid to tell you the truth. You know what I'm saying? Major conflict took place over trust issues here. So, Four of Wands. A lot of you had trust issues when it came to commitment with this person, whether it's the Four of Wands and the Seven of Swords, okay? So for a lot of you, I feel like that there is a situation here that, you know, you might have been at the point of like almost really marrying this person, proposing or expecting a proposal, wanting to take it to the next level, to a more serious level. But I feel like that for many of you, something here got into the way. I am picking up on external influences, like interferences that might have interfered, family members, friends, toxic people, you know, you name it, right? A lot of external factors that might have influenced into this connection. So let's get a little bit deeper into this person's actions towards you. I want to see what is this person's actions towards Gemini. And for many of you that are watching this is just a gentle reminder, dear Geminis, and for those of you that are just joining, make sure to go ahead and hit the like button also. Thank you so much for doing that. So let's see, what is an important message? What is an important message about this person taking actions towards Geminis, the twins? Okay, so the Page of Cups here is again. Page of Cups here is again twice. And this is an indication, and the Star and the Eight of Cups. Like I said, there is an apology that's going to take place. Someone here is going to really own their shit. Somebody is going to really express something towards you. I do see here the reason, okay, the main reason why they're also gonna really apologize, or there's gonna be a reconciliation, is the way that they walked out of your life, is the way that they disconnected from you, Gemini. Somebody here acted either emotionally unavailable or avoidant, okay, and there is this sense of wanting to really bring things into equilibrium, wanting to heal things with you. For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that this is somebody that really is doing a lot of internal work. The High Priestess is twice here, so this is someone that's actually a very spiritual individual, or they're about to tap into their spiritual side, whoever this person is, okay? And you have a very strong telepathic communication with this person. Gemini, let's see what is the messages of love for you and this person. What is the messages of love? Okay, so Gemini, it says retreat, time alone or in nature will help you recharge. Okay, so for many of you, like I said, time alone, cross-pollinate, and it says, you know, it shows the bees, right? Busy. So it is about you focusing on what's important for you right now. There is no rush. There is no need to really try to force anything. This is more about alignment, dear Gemini, and I feel like that you might be wanting to take a little bit of a break right now, okay? So for a lot of you, what you want with this person is you really want to make sure that you both are contributing to the relationship, right? You both are bringing the best, bringing in both of your best, because you can't be constantly the only one that's trying to work it out together with this individual. So I do strongly feel like here there's going to be communication coming in, okay, towards your way from this person. This is a reconciliation theme. Even though they walked away from you, they left out, but I feel like that this person is really also realizing the weight and the things that they treated you, okay, the things that they said. So dear Gemini, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate you, and I hope that this helped. Love you so much, dear twins, and we're gonna move on to Cancers. We're gonna see what is it that's coming up for my beautiful Cancers. Hi everyone, so good to see you here, Roxanne and everybody. My fellow, you're looking good in his all black. I love color black. Thank you so much, dear DeShellies. Okay. All right, so we're gonna move on to Cancer. We're gonna see what's going on for Cancers. What's going on for Cancers? What's going on for Cancers? All right. Okay, so dear Cancer, you have the message here for you. So excited to do your reading here. So it says immerse, Cancer. Okay, it says immerse. So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that you're immersing yourself into this journey, into the meaning of this journey, into what is it that this person, why did they come into your life? What have you learned so far? Okay, by this person coming into your life, you're immersing yourself into more your spiritual side. You're connecting more with your intuition here. What is the love message from your person to you and from you to this person? So Cancer, the message here from your person to you says, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. The message from you to your person is, it says, the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace it. New possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So for many of you, I feel like that there is a very strong emotional connection between you and this person, okay? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. So it looks like you and this person have given each other some space. Okay, there is a sense of space, wanting to really navigate through this journey carefully. You're dealing with somebody that's that you know this person is starting new in their life, something new. There is a chapter. There is a new chapter that's also going to be unfolding in this person's life, okay? Something new is going to be happening. It's like you have actually also been able to really detach and not force anything. So for many of you, dear Cancer, I do strongly feel like here that there is an energy of you not trying to even chase after this person. It's like you're just letting it happen. You know what I mean? And you want to really get over the past with whatever happened between you and this person. So let's talk about this person's feelings towards you. Three of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, King of Wands. You could be dealing with Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. I'm getting here Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or a Capricorn. So for many of you, dear Cancer, I feel like that this person is, even though they seem to be really financially focused, they're focused on their money, on their finances, but there is a lot of hurt that's taking place right now. There is a lot of emotions that are up in the air, okay? Let's talk about, you could be dealing with an Aquarius also. Let's talk about more. Tell me about more of this person's feelings towards Cancer. Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So right now, you and this person seems to be not talking to each other. The Four of Swords, there is a separation that's been taking place between you and this person. I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, dear Cancer, there is a lot of internal work that's being done. This person is also, seems to be like, they're very disconnected, okay? They're very disconnected from what's going on around them. They're focused on themselves, their spiritual journey. They are immersing themselves. It's like almost they're reflecting back to you. They're immersing into more like self-care. And this is somebody that really wants to heal their relationship with the word marriage and commitment. This is somebody that might have had issues with that. Now for you, there is a soul connection. There is the Three of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. So there is obviously a very strong soul connection between you and this person, dear Cancer. I feel like that right now, you are letting it go, but you're also part of you, like you're waiting. You know this person is gonna come, but you're not forcing it, okay? There is a very strong soul connection. Some of you feel like this person, you've known them for a long time, okay? Six of Cups, past lover, past soul connection. There is a lot of nostalgic emotions here. Tell me more. The Hierophant, the Sun, and the Page of Pentacles. So the reason why you have let go of the obsession of how it's going to unfold, because you know that with the Hierophant and the Page of Pentacles, this person is someone that they've told you that they're going to commit to you in the past and something happened. You know, I probably will not have to go into that deep down. You already know what it is. But I do strongly feel like here that, dear Cancer, this has to do a lot with you realizing that this is somebody that you see yourself building family with. The Hierophant, the Sun, the Page of Pentacles. There is a marriage that you're anticipating. You're anticipating strong connection with this person, marriage. Okay, let's see what is this person's actions. What is this person's actions towards you, dear Cancer? Yes, dear Laura, this is the first time. So we are here. So what is this person's actions towards Cancer? Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Queen of Cups. Okay, so they are moving very slowly. Okay, this is somebody that moves very slowly. I don't know if there is anything that's holding them back. Let me clarify, because the Eight of Swords here, something here is holding your person back, Cancer, and my intuition is telling me it could be a family member, it could be any other situation. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords. What is it that's holding this person back, and how is it going to unfold? So clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Tower, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this person has a hard time of letting go from the past, letting go of the past, okay? The Six of Cups represents past. The Tower here, something needs to change in this person's mentality, mindset. Maybe you and this person had a very bad breakup, bad separation, and they have been having a hard time of actually letting go of the old narrative. And there is the forgiveness that they need to do. Forgive themselves and forgive you, and vice versa, both of you, okay? Because the reason why this person seems to hesitate to come towards you is because they also like have a little bit of a big ego, and they have a hard time of admitting that they could be wrong, okay? So I feel like that in their potential actions, something is gonna change regardless. They are gonna finally be able to set free, and they're gonna be able to see clearly, okay? There is also the Tower. The Tower here represents some sort of a situation that's gonna come to an end finally, which is gonna allow this person to come forward to you. Now let's see what is the messages of love, dear Cancer. What is it that you need to know? What is the messages of love for you, Cancer? Okay, so unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve, but this is the reason why I was saying they're very slow. They're not able to give all that you deserve and you want right now. Something is gonna need to change. They cannot come towards you with the baggages and with the past memories and the past hurts and the way that things unfolded between you and them. When this person experiences a Tower moment soon and they let go of the past baggages, then they're going to be able to be available to you. The reason why I was really questioning why is this person not moving, the Knight of Pentacles towards the Queen of Cups, is because I'm seeing here hesitation. This person is being held back. And the reason why is because they have a lot of baggages that they need to work with, okay? So dear Cancer, thank you so much for being here. Make sure to go ahead and hit the like button as well. I'm very grateful for you. And that also shows your appreciation and you're giving back to the community. Thank you so much. And we are gonna move on to Leo. We're gonna move on to the sign of Leo. What's up? What's good, Leo? Where are my fellow Leos at? Okay, so yeah, Ash, we're also good on timing. Okay, 2 hours maximum. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So, all right. One of the things that I'm going to say here, all right, I know there is a lot of people that's watching this real quick. I'm going to address that right now. So I know there's a lot of people watching. They're going to watch this lady as well. You know, I'm going to say this, and I don't want anyone to elaborate on it, but the last time, a couple lives ago, when I mentioned in my rules and regulations of the channel that I don't want people to come here and to put their negative stories and things like that. There is a reason for that, right? Somebody got blocked because they were like, "It doesn't make sense. Why can't we not say that in the chat?" The reason why is because you need to listen to what I'm saying, okay? The reason why is I don't encourage and I don't allow actually people to put the negative narratives of their lives into the chat is because, first of all, this is not a personal diary. Second of all, I'm all about moving on. I'm all about transforming. I'm all about doing the best to actually elevate, because if people come into the chat and they constantly put the negative stories, they are actually reaffirming their trauma and their pain, and they're constantly staying onto the same negative narrative. And I don't want that for you. This is for you. It's not about me, it's about you. Because, you know, other people, I know maybe some other people do not care out there for whatever you put into the chat. They shuffle the cards under the table, under the camera, right? There is no authenticity. There is no transparency. That I don't care about that, okay? And people just say whatever they want. It's a whole chaos. In my house of Renaissance, we're all about order, okay? We're all about order and making sure that we're not putting the negative story. You need to make sure that when you come into the house of Renaissance, you take your shoes off. I don't want people who are complaining. I don't want people who are whining. Okay, go cry somewhere else because this is not the place to do that. All right? Any disrespectful, corrosive behavior, anyone that does that is going to be blocked. As a matter of fact, there is more than 700 people who are blocked on the channel. 700 people. And these people think that they can, you know, like they type all they want. YouTube doesn't see it. I don't see it. Nobody sees it. Because I have all the buttons and I have all the settings that I can actually take care of. People who try to be negative. So they can say all day long they want. Nobody sees that. Okay, they get purged real quickly on this channel because this is being moderated by approved moderators and by me. So I'm just letting you know, make sure that you are coming into this space. I don't want to hear no complainers. I don't want to hear nobody, whining and talking about and sign bashing. This sign did this to me. This sign did that to me. Why don't you let us to complain? Why don't you let us to, reaffirm our pain? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm not the person here to be sitting here and to, to provide a platform for you to reaffirm your pain. You need to transform, you need to transmute that pain into power. You need to change that low frequency into higher frequency. And you need to be careful who you're listening to. Anytime you allow certain people to, talk negatively into your life and and you find somebody that constantly keeps putting your person down and talking shit about your person, then what does it do? Subconsciously, these people are injecting the same narrative into your mind. It's the same story recycled in different ways that a lot of people are doing out there to you. And I'm not doing that to you because I care for my audience, okay? So I just want to make sure that everyone is on the same page. Respect in my chat, respect into my channel, because there is no room for negativity, okay? So this is what I had, and I wanted to make sure that people are on the same page with me. Because I don't play here. I don't play here. We don't play. We get on business. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much. Now, Leo, we're going to get into your reading. And Leo, my fellow fire sign, it says shine. The message here, it says shine, Leo, all right? So a lot of you, we just came out of a tsunami, obviously. Many of you Leos have been coming out of a very chaotic period, okay? Some of you have been having a great time. Some of you maybe not so much. The Mercury was in our sign also. So let's see, what is it that you need to know? What is a love message from your person to you? What is a love message from you to your person? And I'm gonna see, how does this person feel towards you? What is their actions towards you as well, okay? So Leo, the message from your person to you, it says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love, okay? So for many of you, I feel like that this is somebody that they're recognizing the fact that you have made them very happy, okay? They know, Leo, that you are somebody that when you walk into the room, you make it shine, you make it shimmer. And this is somebody that also is realizing that you're all about happiness, joy, spontaneity, being in the present moment here. So there is a lot of memories that you have created with this person. I'm getting the keyword here is memories, nostalgia, past memories here. So we'll talk about this shortly, but your message from you to your person, Leo, it says emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So you might be dealing with somebody, I'm getting here possibly a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, could be a Capricorn. I feel like that for some of you are dealing with someone that might have had certain emotions and feelings, and because of not an accurate narrative, this person's perception got distorted between you and them, okay? There is a vision. The vision of this relationship, the vision of where this was supposed and meant to go got distorted between you and this person, okay? So there is a resentment. You're encouraging your person, Leo, to let go of the resentment. Something must have happened, some sort of a 3 of swords, 5 of swords, 7 of swords, that this person, you feel like they have a resentment in their heart and you want them to let that go. Okay, so let's talk about this person, Leo. Let's talk about this person. What is this person's feelings towards Leo? Ace of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. And the Sun at the bottom of the deck again. Okay, so the Sun, it represents that you are on this person's mind, okay? Followed by the Hierophant, could be a Taurus. Commitment is what this person is thinking about. So Ace of Cups, 4 of Cups, 7 of Wands. You know what I'm getting, Leo? This person, they're fighting their feelings. And this is somebody that's afraid of your rejection, okay? Whoever this person is with the 7 of Wands, they're fighting their feelings deep down within themselves. They are a little bit scared, Leo, that you may reject them. This is the person who actually rejected you in the first place. This is somebody that must have told you that they don't want to be with you, or you're not a match, you're not compatible. Whatever unfolded between you and them, they're fighting their feelings, okay? So the Ace of Cups is a love offer. The Ace of Cups is a new beginning that this person would want to make towards you. But there is a sense of, what if Leo rejects me? And I think that this person is also realizing that probably it's not a great feeling to be rejected by a Leo, right? It'll be very painful. So because they know, Leo, that you are the sun. Leos rule the heart, right? Leos are ruling the heart, and heart also carries the frequency, the highest frequency of love. So this person has experienced a certain level of affection and love towards from you, Leo. And now this person is realizing that, you know what? I feel like that I really need to offer a new offer to Leo, but I'm afraid. And this person seems to be very scared, okay? So let's clarify with this deck, why is this person scared of actually coming towards Leo and expressing? And how long is this going to last? So we had a card flying out. What is this about? Oh, Ten of Swords. Wow, Leo. This literally flew out of the deck, okay? So the Ten of Swords, Leo, talks about that there is a fear of abandonment, and it's like they think that you are still in this energy. I'm just gonna say that. I feel like this person feels like you are the one that's holding resentment. You are the one that holds grudges towards them. I don't know why I'm getting that energy here, but the reason why they're scared, Leo, also is this is somebody that's really afraid of embracing and sitting with their pain and accepting something about themselves that they need to change. Okay, Ten of Swords. What else? Tell me more. Four of Wands and the Eight of Wands. Oh my gosh. Were you guys supposed to get married, or were you guys supposed to build a home together, a mega home? Marriage, family, proposal. Like, I'm getting an energy of like really wanting to build a home together. And this person, during this fall, there is a strong desire. I'm just letting you know that this person wants to reach out. The reason why this is because they want to talk to you. Okay, Eight of Wands. There is a desire for communication. There is a desire for wanting to really see where this potentially could go. But let's talk about their feelings. Why are they holding it back? I need to know more. Four of Cups. It's like it's telling me they're afraid of rejection. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Ace of Wands energy. You know I love a good Ace of Wands. So the desire is there, the passion is there, but they are fighting their feelings. This person is having a hard time of fighting their feelings, of holding it back, Leo. Okay? Ace of Wands, High Priestess, spiritual connection, Page of Cups. Sooner or later, Leo, remember when I was saying the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck? There has been some sort of a conflict and an argument between you and this person. Major conflict, okay, and separation might have been, somebody here walked away, somebody here decided to really just like disconnect. And I feel like this person, I know I'm talking about their future actions. I'll talk about that more in a second, but I feel like that this person, have you ever woken up, Leo, from a dream, and the dream was so real and so powerful that it felt like you gotta, I don't know, like you became inspired to take some sort of an action. I hope that you have felt that, right? It's like you're inspired to take an action because your dream created those emotions and those feelings within you to take that action, right? It's like, wow, like, and I feel like that's what's gonna happen to your person. I've never said this, but that's what I'm literally getting in here. Someone here with the High Priestess, their dreams, the High Priestess is all about subconscious mind, secrets, and things like that. Someone here is your person, they are going to have that revelation in their sleep, how to actually approach you, because there is something about you, Leo, that has changed, okay? Something here about you has transformed, and basically what that's doing is this person, they might be aware of that, they might be feeling that energetically, but they want to make sure that they are coming towards you differently this time. Not the same way that they came before, because they know that things have changed with you and things actually have developed more about you. You know, they're aware of the changes. So there is obviously a lot of filtration that needs to happen. Emotional filtration, there's been distortion, right? Perception. Somebody here really needs to get it together. Somebody here really needs to flush out the old narratives and the old stories here, okay? For them to be able to come towards you with the emotion. So let's talk about you for a second. Six of Swords, the Star, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so for many of you, you really want to heal this relationship with this person. Even though, and I'm going to say this is not going to resonate with everyone, I feel like that you are at a point, Leo, where even though, for example, let's say you don't end up with this person, you still want to heal things with them. It's not going to resonate with everyone. I know you want this person. But for some of you, you are like good with or without this person. You may say, you know what? Let's heal. The Star and the Three of Swords are here. Actually, the Star here is all about, I know I already painted her, but just in case. So this is representing healing, okay? Healing what? The Three of Swords. Because you want to make sure that this business is finished. There is no unfinished business between you and them. However, you're also giving the opportunity and the possibility to this situation that there might be a chance for you and this person to be together. King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And at the bottom of the deck, there is also the Sun, which is you, right? And this is your main card here that we also got because you're ruled by the Sun. And then we have the Hierophant, Taurus energy. Commitment. Some of you are actually going to get married to this person. Some of you are actually going to be with this person, okay? And also I see here some of you really purchasing a property with this person in the near future. So Leo, let's talk a little bit more about you and your situation here with this person. Now, Seven of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, the Hanged Man. And the Five of Swords showed up back again. So I do see here many of you really wanting to shift something, jump timelines, manifest something. And a lot of you also are changing your perception about this situation. Okay, you're not looking this separation from a perspective of, oh, they did this to me, they did that to me. You have stopped blaming anyone or even yourself. You have stopped accusing yourself of whatever has happened, because the Hangman here is a perspective shift. Okay, this is an energy and this is a position where it's allowing you, Leo, to look at the situation from a more spiritual and compassionate view and way, rather than just trying to jump into conclusions real quick or play the old narrative. Many of you have been watching my readings. Many of you, whatever sign you are, I know this is live, everyone is watching, but you're really realizing that it's not worth it to keep holding on to these past emotions, past feelings, resentment, anger. Why? Because what that's actually going to be doing is going to reaffirm what? It's going to reaffirm the emotions of this past from the Three of Swords. And then your body, your immune system gets affected by that. This is a whole scientific thing from Dr. Joe Dispenza I've learned. You know, I don't want to like go too deep into that, but this is about really realizing that, you know what, your spiritual journey, awakening has allowed you to see that even though this separation happened, this was supposed to be part of your destiny. This was meant to teach you something, Leo, okay, with the Wheel of Fortune. And you know, Wheel of Fortune is also about abundance. And I've seen abundance coming into your life. Now, let's see what is this person's actions towards you, Leo. What is this person's actions towards Leo? Okay, so Seven of Cups, Five of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. This person is finally going to give up. This person is finally going to give up. The longer they linger in this energy of, oh, you know, this is somebody that sometimes they may choose to stay in misery rather than take action, but it's gonna feel extremely overwhelming. They're gonna feel overwhelmed by the fact that they actually do feel lonely. Even if they try to date other people, even if they try to go out there is this sense of loneliness that they're going to experience. And then they have a decision here to make with the Seven of Cups. And this decision here has to do a lot with the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, because they will be reaching out. They will be wanting to make an offer to you. But this also has to do a lot with them realizing that they need to go of the resentment. Your message, Leo, from you to your person, it was about letting go of resentment, right? And the resentment here also has to do a lot with all of this that your person has been carrying. Some of you are even praying for your person. Some of you are really, really wishing the best. There is a lot of luggages and baggages that your person has been carrying from the past, and they need to let go of that. What is the messages of love? What is the messages of love for Leo and their person? Okay, so Leo, it says mastery. You have learned the spiritual lesson. So this goes back to, what I was talking about with the Hanged Man here, spirituality and your spiritual lesson. This is about mastering a perception shift, having a paradigm shift, and understanding that you don't have to hold on to resentment and you can let go. And you have mastered that lesson. Mastering the lesson is about stop the blame game, stop blaming yourself, stop blaming somebody else, but just really letting it go and letting it be. And also being in this energy of, like I am gonna become the best version of myself and I'm gonna set an example of what it means to actually be healed, okay? So make sure to also go ahead and hit the like button as well, dear fellow Leo. I really appreciate that. 333 on the people, on the thumbs up, so thank you so much. I hope that this reading helped. I'm gonna come back in much more in depth in a couple of days about what's coming up for you and your person, okay? So thank you so much for doing that. And I also wanna say thank you, dear Maricela. I also saw you. I'm very much focused on the readings today, but I'm always, but I wanna say thank you, dear Maricela, Shelby, so good to see you here. Ashley, Queen of Renaissance, thank you so much. Do by Design, everybody, thank you so much. Thank you for being here, guys, and thank you for all your thumbs up. Sarah as well. Thank you for your beautiful presence, guys. Thank you for your comments. I see you. I hear you. Okay, so we're going to move on to Virgo, the birthday people in here. You're so welcome, dear Laura. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. We're going to move on to my divas, Virgos. Let's see what's happening for my cutie patootie divas. Let's see what's going on. Virgo. It's actually like so overcast today in Las Vegas. It's sweater weather. It's sweater weather, I'm telling you. It's snuggle weather. Virgo, happy birthday, honey. And I am really thankful for your season, dear Virgo, because organization is what actually has been happening for me specifically. So, dear Virgo, we're going to start off with you. And your message here, it says digest, right? Dear Virgo. First of all, happiest birthday to you, dear Diva. Digest, Virgo. When I look at this word and I think about you, I think what you're really wanting to... what you're going to be digesting is this journey that you have been going through up to this point. Whatever age you are at, dear Virgo, whatever you're watching from, happiest birthday. But I feel like that this is something that you're in the process of organizing your life. Like you're in the center right now. The sun is in your sign. So a lot of you are disentangling, digesting the lessons that you have learned. You're also processing a lot of emotions and feelings for yourself. And there is something about literally about your digestive system, okay, Virgo, because you're an earth sign. And it's all about the body being grounded. So maybe you're changing, there is something about you changing your diet, starting to eat more healthier, and really changing things about yourself. Okay, so let's see what is the love message, dear Virgo, from your person. What is the love message from your person to you? And what is the love message from you to your person, Virgo? Okay, so Virgo, the message from your person to you is passion, and it says, a magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Yes, the sun is in your sign. You are shining. You're thriving. Your person feels you that you're somebody that you're very magnetic. There's a strong passion towards you. I am strongly getting here. You could be dealing. I haven't pulled any card yet. Gemini, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with fire sign energy here. Also, could be a Capricorn for some of you. Could be a Taurus as well. Okay. Your person knows you're in the epicenter right now, and there is a lot of nostalgic memories coming up between you and your person around your birthday celebrations you have had together. The message from you to your person, dear Virgo, it says soulmate. And your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So it looks like that maybe you're setting an intention to manifest, this person. You believe that you both are meant to be together, and you're setting an intention for what's best for you to happen between you and this person. Okay, now, and you also have seen signs and synchronicities that you believe this is your soulmate. Now, dear Virgo, let's talk about your person's feelings towards you. What is this person's feelings towards my Virgos? What is this person's feelings towards Virgos? Five of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, and the Hermit. The Hermit already came out, as you know. This person definitely is very much thinking about you. As the Hermit, this is non-negotiable. Every Virgo reading definitely is going to have the Hermit. So for many of you, I feel like it'll be the Nine of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Hermit. Your person is really realizing that you are actually stepping away from any kind of drama. Drama, drama, drama. You want to stay away from drama. You want to stay away from conflict, whatever has happened between you and this person. I feel like that for many of you, you might have dealt with the person, with the specific person, dear Virgo, who might have been kind of like a little bit impulsive. They were very energetic, very spontaneous. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting here. This is somebody also that they see you as a very independent person. They know that you always get what you want. This person knows you are a go-getter. You go after your goals. Whatever you set on your mind, you achieve that. Okay, so let's talk a little bit deeper. Let's clarify the Hermit. Let's clarify the Hermit here between you and this person. How does this person feel towards you? You guys are obviously not the Magician. Okay, so there is a very strong sense of manifestation energy here. There is manifestation taking place. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and your person could be wanting to like manifest this connection to happen in the way that they really want. Or this person could be really good at manifestation. There is a strong desire here to have a brand new beginning with you, Virgo. You see what I'm saying? Some sassy shit. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Definitely a very strong spiritual connection between you and this individual. Could be a twin flame, could be a soulmate. Tell me more about this. Yeah, soulmate or twin flame. Take it as it resonates, like I said, right? The Two of Cups here represents partnership. It represents relationship, connection, very strong sexual energy between you and this person. Tell me more. Eight of Cups, walked away from you. Four of Wands. You and this person might have even been married to each other. It doesn't have to be, but maybe at a certain point you both live together or you plan on living together, and there is this separation that has actually taken place between you and this person. Now let's talk about you, dear Virgo. I'm going to talk about you and what's going on with you. Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, Two of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. So for many of you, Virgo, I feel like that you still kind of go a little bit back and forth. A lot of you are also kind of processing what has happened between you and them. Okay, I feel like that there has been some sort of a communication that took place between you and your person that has made you kind of question a lot of things, okay? For many of you, I do strongly feel like here that for many, there was a situation between you and this person where there was a decision that had to be made, maybe to stay or to leave, in terms of like, location-wise. I don't know, maybe you needed to relocate, maybe they needed to relocate. Somebody's career also changed and that might have affected. I don't know, maybe this may resonate for very few of you. Maybe your person's career changed and that affected this relationship here. What else am I getting in here? Someone here is into a fitness. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who was into a fitness, to the gym. Maybe you met this person at the gym also, okay? I do strongly feel like here that this is somebody, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra energy doesn't have to be, but they like to communicate a lot, okay? And this person might have said certain things that you did not agree with at the time, okay? And maybe there were certain things that were a little bit of a deal breaker for you from this person. You're holding yourself back, you're protecting your energy right now. Tell me more. Seven of Cups. Yeah, a lot of you have a fear, Virgo, of not being chosen by this person completely. Many of you also have these internal doubts and fears. What if this person comes back and they want to keep their options open? I don't know if you maybe had a conversation about that or not. Two of Cups again. Wow. You want to make sure that you're the only one in this person's life, and that's why you're holding yourself back. Until this person comes into your life and they're very confident with their choice, they're very confident with what they really want to do with you. Queen of Cups is here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. There is a reason why you're holding back. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck again. The reason why you're holding back is because there is a lot of other external interferences on this connection, okay? Could be even cultural differences, family issues that might have affected this relationship. Let's talk more about this connection. The World, the Strength, and the Four of Cups. So could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with any other sign, but I'm getting here a very fixed sign energy as well. So for many of you, I feel like that, you feel like that this is a chapter that closed off with this person, but the story is not over yet. It's just a chapter, okay? And there is a hiatus. So a lot of you are really basking into your season, my beautiful Virgo, and really just like enjoying the season, enjoying the times, enjoying whatever it is that you are going through right now. It has actually made you much stronger than you give yourself credit for. This was a very painful chapter that many of you went through, okay? Whatever has ended, whatever is ending, remember that something new is actually coming in towards your way. A new chapter, a new opportunity, okay? Just in general in life. I see here you harvesting something here. You see the wheat. Harvesting like because of your patience, because of your... you have a very humble energy about you, Virgo. Okay, so for many of you, there is some sort of a shift that's going to be coming up, and that's going to reward you. Reward with this person. What is their actions? Eight of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the High Priestess. They're going to come right back around. Okay, they're gonna come back right around with the High Priestess, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Even though they walked away and disconnected, but I feel like this person walked away, and I'm gonna say this. You may say, well, I don't really think that's the case for them, but I feel like, dear Virgo, this person walked away with the Eight of Cups, and they entered into spirituality. They really started exploring their spiritual side, and I think that this is gonna really allow them to come towards you, like with a very firm decision with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so let's see what is the messages of love. What is the messages of love, dear Virgo? Okay, abundance. So you've done the work, abundance flows to you now. And actually this wheat here, this is about harvest and abundance, like I was mentioning earlier. So expect some sort of a reward, like I was mentioning earlier, coming into your life because you've been doing the work. Because, when you do the work within yourself and you do cleansing, you also allow situations to unfold in your life, and you become more magnetic towards for abundance to come into your life, right? Because you do remove the blockages by not holding any resentment or anything towards your person. You're doing a lot of cleaning. There is a lot of deep cleaning that's taking place for many of you as well. So dear Virgo, this is what I had for you. Happiest birthday to you. Thank you so much for being in here. I really appreciate your beautiful presence. Thank you so much for going ahead and also hitting the thumbs up. And we're gonna move on to Libras. We're gonna see what's coming up for Libras. Libra. Do we have any Libras in the house? Everyone, so welcome. So Libra, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. Now your message here starts off with balance, which is of course very identical to you. And we're gonna see what is the love message from your person to you, from you to your person, what you need to know. How does this person feel towards you? Also, what is this person's actions? Okay, so the message from your person to you, it says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. Okay, so, and the message from you to your person is the love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. Okay, so for many of you, it's about really that both sides, right? The scales that you have, dear Libra. It's about really you projecting that Libra energy, which means that you really want to make sure that things are actually very much balanced between you and this person. It's not about being right or wrong. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing you're all about wanting to make sure that both of you are on the same page. Maybe there might be some differences, but that's not going to stop for you and this person to be together, okay? And this person knows that you're a very intuitive person. You have the choice to either walk away or to stay. But I don't know why I'm getting this person does not want you to walk away. Okay, and we're going to talk about this person's feelings. Now, what is this person's feelings towards Libra? What is this person's feelings towards Libras? Let's see what's going on for my Libras. How does this person feel? Okay, so Queen of Cups, the Devil, and the Nine of Wands. Temptation. Okay, very strong temptation. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. I'm getting here Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So for many of you, this person is very much tempted. Okay, you can see that there is two people with the Devil. They're actually, their necks, they have changed. They're going from one neck to another. And this person feels very much attracted and connected towards you. I do feel like that, dear Libra, there is something here about this person's emotions and feelings that they're healing from. Okay, the Devil and the Queen of Cups, a lot of things were out of balance. You might have felt, and you know, I'm not like, no one is invalidating your feelings, but maybe you felt a little bit manipulated by this person. Maybe you felt that some of you, there was a lot of toxicity, there was a lot of unhealthy dynamics between you and this person, because you know, everyone has their baggages and their luggages that they need to work with. So for a lot of you, I feel like that there was a lot of things that needed to be addressed, and you might have addressed it with this person. And I'm getting here a lot of resistance coming from this person when it comes to really accepting the changes they needed to make. Yes, the Five of Swords here is the card of resistance, conflict, chaos, argument, misunderstanding, okay? Towards who? Towards you, okay? Justina, justice, that's the card of the Libra here. And that's why things ended between you and this person. There is the World card, okay? So the reason why this person possibly was not really wanting to accept the things that they needed to change within themselves is because their ego or maybe their self just felt a little bit threatened and uncomfortable. You might have eliminated a lot of things, you know, a lot of things to this person that they need to change. They need to quit a toxic habit. They need to be very consistent with you. You did your best to really explain yourself to this person. What is it you're actually looking forward to into this connection? But I'm getting here things were out of balance. Tell me more about this person's feelings, the Judgment, Scorpio energy, or this person could have Scorpio in their birth chart, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or Venus. So I feel like your person right now is having a major realization, major understanding about what it would take for them to actually have a brand new beginning with you. Now, let's talk about you, dear Libra, and see what is it that you need to know. Okay, so Six of Swords. A lot of you are actually healing through this experience. This has been a very healing experience. Some of you are engaging into holistic approach. Many of you are really healing abandonment wounds here. Yeah, with the Five of Pentacles. A lot of you are healing. Wow, the Star. Many of you are really realizing that there is no point in getting stuck into the past. You have been doing a lot of internal work, a lot of spiritual work within yourself, dear Libra, and this is finally setting you free. This is finally allowing you to really let go and to not stay onto the same narrative, not to entertain the same narrative that you have had in the past. Let's talk a little bit more about you. For many of you, you're going to come out of a very difficult financial situation, okay? Your financial obstacles are going to come to an end, and for whatever reason, your finances might be connected to this person. Ace of Wands, right? This is what you actually have been praying for. A lot of the Libras have been praying and manifesting. Libras, not Libros, but you never know. Ace of Wands. A lot of you really want to have a brand new beginning with this person. Many of you really don't want to bother with coming across as being very obsessive towards this person. You don't want to come across as being chasing, obsessive. You right now, dear Libra, are focused on your work. You're focused on what's important for you. Many of you are busy working, doing your craft, doing your own thing here. So I feel like that there is this energy of you really wanting to build something right now for yourself. Many of you are not really even engaging with many tarot videos anymore. A lot of you are maybe just shortening it down, cutting it down. That's what my intuition is telling me. So I do strongly feel like here that this has to do a lot with you just wanting to really create that sense of balance within your life, right? So Libra, it's about balance. And if you feel like that, maybe you gave too much, maybe you also, overextended yourself, you're taking your power back. You're like, you know what, I'm gonna take care of myself, I'm gonna focus what's important for me. You're also visualizing, you're doing a lot of visualization about family. There is something about you, first of all, Libra, you're a very, like your mind, you're an Aries sign, so a lot of you might be visual artists as well, and you have a very powerful mind. So you're able to you're visualizing family, what it would like to be with this person. You're also manifesting communication from this person as well, a lot of you. And you really, really are starting to look at this person from a very compassionate viewpoint, from a very compassionate side, okay? So, because there is the lovers here at the bottom of the deck. So there's obviously a lot of love that's actually taking place between you and this person. For many of you, you really know, you feel like this person is someone that you could consider to be as your soulmate, okay? Now, let's see, what is this person's actions towards you? This is a different deck, actually. What is this person's actions towards you? What is this person's actions towards Libra? I was actually gonna pull 3, but I just kind of pulled 4. I don't know why I felt to do that. So there is the lovers here, okay, the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. So first of all, there is some sort of there's trust issues that you have with this person. A lot of you really have a hard time trusting this person fully for whatever happened in the past. I do strongly feel like here that with the lovers being in this kind of combination, there is, first of all, there is history between the two of you, okay? There is history, there is connection between you and them. I honestly feel like this person, first of all, they're working on their finances. Someone here is opening up a business. Your person, I'm gonna say this right out of the gate, no sugarcoating. Your person is creating a business. This is a very business-oriented energy. King of Pentacles, your person is working on money, making more money right now, or they're working a lot. Okay, I'm gonna clarify to see what the 7 of Swords and the lovers mean. Does this person, you know what I'm getting here? Okay, not gonna resonate with everyone, so I just wanna mention that. Remember when the love message from this person came out to as if you instinctively know, you have the power to say yes, no, or to walk away. So maybe this person feels like they did something in the past that disappointed you, and it's they're like, you decide what you really want. The 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck again. Many of you really, really, I don't know, you guys have had a lot of trust issues, Libra. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Maybe you wanted to have children with this person. They wanted the Sun, Leo, the Empress, and the 3 of Cups. Okay, so this person, this is what I'm gonna say, take it as it resonates, okay? So this person, Libra, is somebody that may try to keep their options open. They may try to look elsewhere. They may try to really see who's out there, what's in the market, but then they're gonna come back towards you, and there is a sense of happiness that they're not gonna be able to find. This person, your person, is looking for happiness. They're looking for the sun. They're looking for someone that's gonna make them happy. And the lack of that, there is a lot of lack out there. There's a lot of surprises, right? So this person is gonna experience. They're gonna realize that for you to be a mother for their child, a father for their child, to reconnect with you, there is a spirit and there is an energy of reunion and unification. 444 on the thumbs up right now, okay? So let that be a confirmation for you. So their actions towards you, they're going to entertain a little bit, they're going to go around, but then they're going to make up their mind and decide that they cannot find the happiness that they actually had with you. So Libra, let's get the love message here for you. What is the love message that you need to know? Okay, so intuition, it goes back to right where your person knows. Libra, you already know the answer you seek, okay? And that's literally what also your person was telling you. This is in so much sync, it's crazy, okay? You instinctively know what is right for you. So it's all about intuition based. And the message here for you, what I'm also channeling is it has to do a lot with you balancing out. And you're doing the right things by cutting a lot of the noise out there, turning the volume down, of the noise, of a lot of other things that you might have been consuming, and just focusing on yourself, okay? Because you have learned that you don't have to force anything. You just set an intention and you become it, and you also have been forgiving yourself a lot, okay? For letting yourself down. Now, this is what I had for you, dear Libra. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your beautiful presence. And we're going to move on to Scorpio. As well as for those of you that are just joining, please make sure to go ahead and hit the like button as well. Really appreciate that. And we're going to move on to Scorpiana. We're going to see what's up with Scorps. And it's Scorpiana in the house. Let's see what's going on. And on the membership side, I am going to go live soon, within the next couple of days, and I will announce that as well. Okay, on the membership side. So, Scorpio, how are you doing, my cutie patootie? Welcome, dear Scorpio, to your reading about you and your person, their feelings towards you. And the message here for you, it says, investigate, Scorpio. Investigate, right? So there is a situation here that you're wanting to know the answers, and we're going to get deep into this. This also means, Scorpio, are you wanting to find out some sort of truth about this person? Okay, so we're going to see what is the love message here from your person to you and from you to your person. Okay, so the message, the love message from your person to you, it says freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay, so Scorpio, it looks like your person is wanting to give you some space. Okay, they're wanting to give you that space to really do what you feel is right for you. Okay, and I've also been really tapping into a very Scorpionic energy recently, maybe because my North Node is in Scorpio and I'm a quadruple Leo. So I feel like there is a major transformation happening for many of you Scorpios, okay? You are going through a major metamorphosis. You're going through a major death process, and you're really shedding your old skin, okay? We're gonna talk about this shortly. Scorpio, the message from you to your person, it says close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. So it looks like, Scorpio, you know that you're dealing with somebody that may seem to get a lot in their head, or you don't want to see this person sad. You don't want to see this person being sad. Obviously, this is somebody that you truly love, right? We want to make sure that we're being very respectful about the people that we are talking. Your person, their person. We're not here to bash and name call, right? So, call names. So a lot of you are definitely wanting the best for your person. It's like there is this sense of you do you, I do me, we will just make this work somehow. Okay, that's a very interesting thing that I'm getting here. Let's talk about your person. So who are you dealing with? Let me get some water. So for many of you, I'm getting here, Scorpio, you're dealing with the Sagittarius, Leo, Gemini, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, possibly, Taurus. Let's talk about your person. How does this person feel? How does this person feel towards Scorpiana? Okay. So 5 of Wands, 3 of Swords, and the World. Wow. Did things end so painfully between you and this person? Oh my gosh. This person, no wonder why they want to give you space. Look at that. The World, the 3 of Swords, and the 5 of Wands. There has been a major conflict that has taken place between you and this person, major fallout. This person is wanting to really give you the space. Okay? It's like, they're like, okay, the chaos happened. Let's just take it from there. We don't have to like force it. We don't have to really try to force anything in here. So freedom. Yeah, there is a lot of space, and I think that this person is giving you freedom and the freedom to themselves and the space for things to really unfold, for a lot of healing to take place. There is a major theme here for healing, letting go of certain addictions, letting go of certain bad habits here, Scorpio. And when your message here, it says investigate. You are a natural born investigator. You are a detector, okay? So you're a human light detector as well. So, you really want to, there is something about you investigating about this connection. We'll talk about this shortly. Now, Knight of Swords, there was a lot of, wow, the 3 of Swords here again. What did happen, guys? Like literally, holy moly. Do you see the new, oh my God, this is insane. I want you to take a look at this. Look at the doubles. Look at this, Scorpio. I'm using two different decks. And my cards, they do not lie. You see what I'm saying? The cards have been shuffled in front of you. The same cards. Wow. And the Knight of Swords. There has been a major conflict between you and your person that caused you and them to actually have this heartbreak and this separation, okay? Major, major fallout. And I feel like that the person that you're dealing with, no matter how hard they really try to let you go, you know, they're detaching pretty well, but they definitely are not, they're detaching pretty well. They are detaching pretty well, but I feel like they're still wanting to really be with you. You know what I'm saying? They still really want to be with you. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of you, I feel like that there is an energy of you and them really wanting to resolve a conflict here between you and them. Okay, they are just giving you the space to figure that out on your own. Okay, so let's talk more about this connection. Let's talk more. So, Queen of Swords, communication. Tell me more about this, Scorpio. What happened between King of Cups? They know that you are hurting right now. Okay, with the King of Cups energy here, this person is aware that you are hurting in the present moment, and they're not wanting to come towards you. They don't want to come near you right now. The reason why this is because they know that you're still processing, okay? And they're also hurting as well, so they're giving you the space. The Emperor could be an Aries, okay? Someone here really wants to give you that space, that much needed space that both of you have been needing to have. For many of you, I feel like that you might have gotten too close to each other and things kind of started taking place too fast, okay? So there is an energy here of wanting to give each other that space. Now, Three of Swords twice, Five of Swords. Okay, what I'm getting here for some of you, there could be cultural differences, there could be racial differences, background differences here that I'm strongly getting here, okay? So for many of you, there might have been other individuals involved as well. You know, when I say third party, it doesn't have to be a specific person in a love triangle thing. We don't really want to go there. But I feel like that could be anything. It could be a child, it could be an addiction, it could be trauma, it could be anything that might have intervened between you and this person. Okay, because I see here twice of those came out of the decks, like literally the same cards. Double confirmation of a major conflict that has taken place between you and them. Okay, Scorpion. So let's talk about you for a minute. Let's talk about you for a minute. Okay, so 10 of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. 10 of Wands, the Magician, and the Ace of Pentacles. I think that Scorpio, okay, so here's the thing. You are letting go. You're learning to really unload and unpack. And some of you are really opening up some kind of worms from the past, from your previous relationships, from previous traumas, and from previous connections. Why I'm saying this is because you're really investigating, your past. You're investigating your journey, what you have been through, the people that you actually dealt with. For many of you, you're really asking yourself this question, why did it happen? And you're looking into the patterns, because here is the thing, we can change the person, we can change the environment, but if we don't change the internal world, and if we don't change the patterns, you know, the outer world is going to be, no matter where we go, the outer world is still going to be molding itself according to what we are projecting from the inside. You know what I mean? So basically your internal frequency. So a lot of you have been really to unpack the past traumas, you know, to unload yourself, because you may say, well, this is a love reading. I want to hear about my person. We're getting there. And I know that, you know, you are the transformative sign in the zodiac, right? Scorpio, ruled by the Pluto, the transformation, the metamorphosis that happens. And so a lot of you are really understanding that, you know, it wasn't just about this person. It wasn't just about you. It was about two souls colliding together and mirroring things back to one another. And a lot of things came to the surface, abandonment wounds, you know, hurts and things like that from the past that has really allowed you to heal yourself. You know what I'm saying? And Scorpio, you have such a like it's a superpower of yours. When you transform your pain, you're gonna be a great teacher and a therapist for people. You're gonna really help people to navigate through their pain even better. So this is about you, right? And you want joy. You know that joy is that frequency, the bliss is that happiness that's gonna really allow you and this person to move forward. So you're manifesting a whole new chapter and a whole new life for yourself. Okay, it's about manifesting. And you have the King of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The King of Cups is Scorpio energy, so that's who you are. And you have the Magician on the other side, on the other, at the bottom of the deck, on the other deck. So let's talk more about this 10 of Wands, 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Wands. A lot of you are tired of the constant back and forth situation. You know that there has been a lot of conflicts and arguments, and I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, you know, you're realizing the fact that there has been misunderstanding, miscommunication. Okay, 8 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Miscommunication, okay, that has taken place between you and them. And, you know, this is a time for you to really, Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius you're dealing with. This is a time for you, especially your birthday season is coming up in a couple of months. It's a time for you to really digest the journey, the lessons that you have been going through, and you're doing a lot of, you're having a lot of awakening and realizations. The Strength card, some of you are dealing with a Leo, again, like I said before. This is somebody that really wants the best for you, okay? And you know, sometimes with the fire and water, or like this push and pull magnetic hot and cold situation, things can get very tense. Wow. And the devil. Things can get very difficult. Things can become very challenging. So there is a strong pull. There is a strong magnetic connection between you and this person. You both are coming into realization that there is a major cycle that needs to come to an end. The patterns that have been constantly repeating itself, the journey that you both have been into, that's coming to an end. 444 on the people that are watching this. That's finally coming to an end. Something here is finally being released. That's what I'm strongly getting in here, okay? Now, let's talk about this person's actions towards you. I mean, there is a lot of hurt. They're giving you the space, but overall, what is it that you may anticipate? What kind of actions is this person going to take towards you? And also for those of you that are just joining, thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up as well. I greatly appreciate that. So Scorpio, apology, Page of Cups, 5 of Swords, and the 8 of Swords. Okay, so the Page of Cups is the card of apology in the middle, and there is the 5 of Swords again and the 8 of Swords. Because we're not making stories up here, because we're all about transparency, right? There is a 5 of Wands. It shows people arguing and having been in a conflict. Anytime you see 5 of Pentacles, 5 of conflict, 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Swords, 5 of Cups, it represents some sort of a trial, tribulation, difficulty, obstacle, basically. Okay, so this person wants to come towards you with an apology, or at least they are getting ready. They are ready to actually apologize, and they're also waiting for some sort of an apology too. This person is waiting for, it's back and forth. It's back and forth. It's about taking ownership. It's not about being right or wrong. This is about really understanding what is it that needs to change and transform and transmit this pain. Because this is not just one side. It's not just only them hurting, because you're also hurting as well. But you're also transmitting your pain. You're also letting go of what no longer works and a lot of habits and things like that from the past, okay? So dear Scorpio, let's see what is the messages of love? What is the message of love? I'm just going to pull one card. Okay, so self-care for you right now, it says clear energy field and focus on yourself before acting, right? So this is about you, dear Scorpio, doing the right thing. You are focusing on yourself, you're transmuting, you're letting go. It's exactly what I was saying. Okay, and it's very much in sync with the messages here of letting go of the baggages and manifesting, okay, changing your energy, doing the inner work within yourself. I was already talking about that a lot. I want to repeat myself. So, dear Scorpio, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. I greatly appreciate you. And we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Fellow fire sign Sagittarius. We're going to move on to Okay, so since I'm about to get into Sagittarius, I do want to mention something here. As you have seen my post earlier today, I made a post. I also talked about it in the Sagittarius's video. For those of you that you know, Shara Kennedy, okay, she started a new channel, so please make sure to go ahead and to subscribe to her channel. Let's show our support, solidarity, and our love to our fellow amazing human being, as well as, you know, Sagittarius, fellow fire sign as well. Sprinkle, sprinkle, nail appointment. Gotcha, girl. Have a good one. Queen of Renaissance, Ashley, thank you so much for being here. Really appreciate your support. Talk to you later. So, everyone, please make sure to go ahead and to support Sherry Kennedy. Okay, so we want to make sure that we are supporting one another. And you all know I don't do collaborations, but I'm all about supporting the right people at the right time, in the right way. Okay, so it's just I'm doing this out of my heart because I want to see her thrive and come back. Okay, and she's doing that. All right, so we're gonna move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the reading about you and your person. Now the message, Sagittarius, for you, it says expand. You're the philosopher of life, Sagittarius. You are somebody that you are a truth seeker, okay? You are a truth speaker. You also are somebody, Sagittarius, that you speak your truth fearlessly. You're somebody that you really keep up your morals and your values. So you're on the path of expanding your consciousness, expanding your horizons, going beyond your borders, okay? So let's see what's going on. Number 9 have a very significant meaning for you. What is the message from your person to you? What is the message from you to your person? So Sagittarius, the message from your person to you, it says, let there be closeness between you, but also always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So I feel like, dear Sagittarius, for many of you, this person wants to give you space. And I think that, you know, that could be probably the best thing for Sagittarius to have, because I have Sagittarius in my life. You don't like when, you know, there is too much when there is like too much, not closeness, but like you need your space. I know that for a fact, Sagittarius, you need your space. Okay, so maybe there is a separation that's happening right now and your person is realizing that there is certain healings and changes that need to take place before you get back together. The message from you to your person, Sagittarius, is imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light and creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. So Sagittarius, what you really are telling to your person is to transmute the negative thinking, transmute the overthinking into something positive. Sagittarius, you always look at the cup as half full, right? So you're basically being the optimistic fire sign Sagittarius that you are by encouraging your person to look on the brighter side of the story, that this is something that's probably is not ending. We're gonna find out more. So Sagittarius, let's get into your reading and talk about your person. So we're gonna see, how does this person feel towards Sagittarius? All right, Sagittarius, how does this person feel towards you? What is it that you need to know? Okay, so Sagittarius, you have the Lovers, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune is you, so this is like one of the most positive energies out there. And you name it, but look at this, like literally. The Devil, okay, I know I already covered them, but whatever. So there is the Devil and the Lovers, okay? So obviously there is a very strong magnetic sexual connection between you and this person. The Devil and the Lover talks about soul connection that's based on a lot of things. Based on lust, based on passion, fire, you know, desire, you know, you name it. You already know. A lot of chemistry. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Thank you so much, dear Maricela. Yes, lots of chemistry. Okay? And the Wheel of Fortune. Your person believes that you both are actually from each other's, like you belong to each other. Okay? Like you are part of their destiny and vice versa. So Sagittarius, let's talk more about your person's feelings. Let's see what's going on. Sagittarius. So let's talk about this person's feelings towards you. I just saw the Two of Swords. You might be dealing with the Libra. I'm getting here Taurus, Leo, one of the fixed signs, Aquarius, Scorpiana, possibly Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Wheel of Fortune again. So the Wheel of Fortune, again, the Knight of Pentacles and the Chariot. So your person is, okay, so here's the thing. They are moving on in their life. Like it means they are making progress. Okay, Wheel of Fortune is all about the energy that your person is embodying right now. This person is moving on. They're doing a lot of internal work. They're healing. They're leaving the past behind. There is a transformation that's actually happening in your person's life. And I feel like that with the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Pentacles, this person is recognizing that they're a part of your destiny and they're not wanting to rush into it. The Wheel of Fortune, though, I mean, the Knight of Pentacles is it's the only horse that's standing still. Okay, hello, dear Doris. So good to see you here. Thank you for your support, by the way, Doris. Really appreciate that. This person is realizing, dear Sagittarius, that they don't have to rush into it, okay? Because they're standing still, they're observing. This is a very analytical person. Your person doesn't rush into making decisions too quick. As a matter of fact, they're a little slow. It's just that they want to look into the situation from all perspectives. The way that this person feels towards you, they're really, you have taught a lot of positivity to this person, or they naturally are a very optimistic person with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? This indicates destiny. This indicates also you really recognizing the fact that, you know, you met for a reason. It's like you met this person for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So tell me more about this person's feelings towards you. They are moving on in their life, but I don't see them moving on from you because the Knight of Pentacles is looking towards the Wheel of Fortune. So they just know that you're part of their destiny, and wherever they go, you are going to go as well. Okay, so tell me more. The Lovers. Sprinkle, sprinkle. So I'm saying some sassy shit. So the Lovers here is talking about soul connection, soulmate, the Fool, and the Knight of Wands. This person wants to have a brand new beginning with you, but there is also a little bit of a fear. Look at the Knight of Wands that's behind the Fool. This is indicating that there is this fear of what if things don't work out. They do want to have a brand new beginning, but that's holding them back. They want to, in fact, have a new beginning with you in love, but they're not moving towards you because they want to give you the space that's actually very much needed, okay? So there is also Sagittarius, the Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So that's you. Let's talk about you right now. I'm going to use this deck. Let's talk about you, Sagittarius. Also, thank you so much for hitting the thumbs up as well. So Sagittarius, there is the Two of Wands, the Emperor, and the Five of Pentacles. So for many of you, I do see here right now, you are maybe thinking about some sort of a move in your life, okay? You could be traveling. You could be also overcoming some sort of a financial situation, paying off some debt. You're stepping into your power, okay, with the Emperor here. I do see here a lot of you also letting go of certain things from the past, Sagittarius. Tell me more about this situation. What is happening? The Hierophant, Taurus energy, Ace of Swords, and the Justice, Libra energy. Okay, so actually the Hierophant is about marriage and commitment. Some of you are dealing with Libras. Okay, you're not ready yet fully to commit. You're not really ready yet fully to focus on a relationship because you're working on certain things. You're maybe creating business. Maybe there is some changes that are happening in your life that you're actually prioritizing right now before you will commit yourself into a relationship. What is this person's actions towards Sagittarius? Let's talk about that. What is this person's actions towards Sagittarius? Okay, so Sagittarius, this person's actions: Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Sun. Could be a Leo also. Page of Pentacles, Three of Wands. So, and then there is the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There is an energy and a spirit of reunion, homecoming, celebration, getting back together. So I feel like this is somebody that this person is someone that really wants to take their time. They don't want to rush into it, okay? This is about really wanting to look into the future. This person has very realistic goals about the future. They don't want to rush into it. But I feel like that this is someone that may offer you some sort of a gift. A gift may open up a way for you and this person to actually reconnect, okay? Let me clarify a little more. What does the Page of Pentacles mean here? How is this person gonna actually pave the way to get back to you? Five of Cups, Three of Cups again, and the Seven of Cups. Three of Cups here is twice. So you know what I heard just now? I feel like this person could write a letter to you, like a handwritten letter. Okay, our message, some sort of a message is going to come towards you, Sagittarius, of this person realizing that they're actually really feeling very nostalgic. It's like, yes, they are patient, they're giving you the space, but this person is going to take a leap of faith to actually get to you and reconnect. Okay, so let's see what is the messages of love, dear Sagittarius. What is the messages of love? So you have stability, and it says this relationship can stand the test of time. So obviously you and this person are going through some sort of trials and tribulations and tests, and this is one of those tests where you both need to really give each other space, and that's what's being created for both of you. Okay, so Sagittarius, fellow fire signs, what I had for you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Make sure to go ahead also to hit the like button as well for me to come out here and to continue those series. Really appreciate that. So we're going to move on to Capricorn. We're going to move on to Capricorn in a minute. So, we got any Capricorns in the house? Capricorn, the goat. Have some water. I was actually going to have some water. How did you know? I was going to have some water. I was really thirsty. Capricorn. Pineapple juice. Pineapple juice first. Pineapple juice first. You're so welcome, Sagittarius. Honey. Okay, so everyone, thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your beautiful presence. And we are gonna move onto Capricorn. Welcome back to the channel, dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for being here. So your message here, Capricorn, you have achieve. Capricorn, it says achieve. Okay, so I feel like that right now, Capricorn, because you know you're the GOAT, G-O-A-T, greatest of all time. You know I'm son of a Capricorn. So a lot of you are focused on, in the present moment, it's a general message of achieving something very significant for yourself. You're definitely setting some goals for yourself. We're going to talk about this more, but I feel like that right now you are very much focused into your vision for even you're maybe even already thinking about the next year. Let's get into the love message here. And when it comes to the relationship, you're the GOAT. There is nothing that can hold you back. You know what I'm saying? You have the, and you know, it's like the sea goat, right? The sea goat. There is a story about that. You see that it looks like the fish of the tail of a fish, right? So underneath Capricorn, you are a very emotional person. You may come across on the top, you know, as like, you know, straightforward, blunt. I was gonna say stubborn. I'm stubborn too, you know. But at the bottom, like at the bottom, deep in your heart, you are a very emotional person. Okay, you are a very caring, loving person. So, what is the love message from your person to you, Capricorn, and from you to your person? Let's talk about that. Okay, so Capricorn, the message from your person to you, it says, "Oh wow, a message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you." Okay, that's the message from you, from your person to you. So it looks like that there is a specific message. Okay, this person, there is a connection between you and this person that obviously this is a confirmation that you may feel this person's energy. You may be thinking about them a lot. And when you go to bed and you think of this person at the night, remember that they're also thinking of you as well. Your message from you to your person, Capricorn, is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things are as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Okay, so maybe there is certain things that you're encouraging your person to really realize that radical acceptance is what's gonna lead to some sort of a inner peace. And we're gonna elaborate to see what this actually means. For many of you, I feel like that you are being very realistic about this situation. You're not trying to force anything, but you're really trying to align yourself with this person, with this connection, okay? So Capricorn, let's clarify and let's get some information, okay, from your person and see how does this person feel towards Capricorn? How does this person feeling towards Capricorn, the goat? Okay, so apparently there is a very strong spirit and energy of Three of Cups, which is all about reunion, reconciliation, getting back together, celebration. There is also the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles Capricorn indicates wanting to work things out, wanting to actually build something very profound. And this is also indicating with the 333 could have a very significant meaning for you. It's about really building this connection and wanting to work on it. This is like those two cards for me, most of the time they're all about, embodying the spirit of actually reconciliation. Okay, that's what I'm strongly getting in here. Now, and the Hermit, someone here is going through some sort of a spiritual awakening and a spiritual journey as well. Your person's feelings towards you, Capricorn, they have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and the Magician, okay? So I do strongly feel like here that for many of you, there is a love offer, there is a desire to manifest this. The Queen of Wands here represents Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a water sign, case of Scorpio, Pisces. For many of you, I feel like this person is just like their love confession towards you, which is also a confirmation here, Capricorn, is an indicator of them wanting this to work out for both of you. It's a manifestation, you know what I'm saying? With the Queen of Wands, this is somebody that's confirmation verb. This is somebody that's actually a manifester, or they're also a visionary, okay? Visionary. Now, let's talk about more. Hello, Nathan. What's good? So, Eight of Cups, King of Cups, and the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like that in the present moment, your person is also, maybe physically you guys are not together, but I feel like that there is a strong sense of here with the Eight of Cups and the King of Cups, okay? Emotional, there is a lot of sadness over this separation, okay? And the Six of Swords here, there is a lot of healing that's happening. I think that your person is realizing that you might be in a transition in your life right now as well. There is a major understanding and realization of a transition that's happening. There is a lot of sadness and loneliness, over the fact that you and this person are in separation. Tell me more about this person's feelings towards Capricorn. Somebody here is going to get a new vehicle. Someone here is going to start traveling even more, okay? Page of Wands. So I feel like that there is a strong desire to rekindle this connection, okay? Page of Wands is a very enthusiastic, charismatic energy. That's what I'm strongly getting in here with the Empress here. So there is a strong energy of wanting to really create a sense of stability. There's also a lot of nurturing. This person really wants to take care of you as well. The Moon here, however, talks about some sort of fears and doubts. Okay, some sort of fears and doubts, which also can be about the Judgment. Scorpio energy. Then maybe this person feels like that, maybe this person is being too harsh on themselves, or there is a realization, awakening, okay? This is an awakening. This person is waking up to some sort of a realization here with the Judgment. Tell me more. Two of Pentacles. They want all of this, but they go back and forth and they're delaying the process. The reason why they're delaying this process here, the Hermit here is twice, is because there is still some sort of a karmic lesson that needs to be either cleansed out and learned and mastered. This is about a spiritual journey. You're dealing with someone who is very spiritual. You could be spiritual as well. This person is also very spiritual. So for many of you, there is a major transformation that's taking place. That's why there has been a delay, okay, coming in towards you. Now, Capricorn, let's talk about you right now. Let's talk about you, dear Capricorn. Okay, so the Death card, the Sun, and the Seven of Cups. So you could be dealing with the Leo, Scorpio, because that's what the Sun card here is talking about. I'm seeing here two sides of the story, and we're going to roll with that. So it says acceptance is the key, that for things that are the way that we cannot change them. Some of you are maybe letting go of this connection. Maybe you're ready to release it, to let it go. You don't have to force it, but also on the other side, I see here something is transforming with the Death card. It's all about transformation and metamorphosis. A lot of you are not very sure if you really want to let go of this person or not, okay? Some parts of you, Capricorn, sometimes you look at this person, you look at this situation with the Seven of Cups, and you really want to make up your mind, you know, with the Sun and the Death card. Is this over or is this not over? You seem to be going back and forth a lot in your head. You don't show that to the world. You don't really say that to anyone. But also there is the Tower and the Ten of Wands. Ever since this connection ended, ever since things ended between you and this person, there has been this heaviness, Capricorn. You've been dealing with a lot of stuff ever since things ended between this person, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's been very challenging for you, okay, because of this separation. And right now, you're in this place of like, I don't want to force anything. I just want to allow things to unfold in a way that they're supposed to. But you also are going back and forth in your mind. There is a certain there is a level of uncertainty because the Seven of Cups is here clarified by the Temperance, the Four of Swords, and the Three of Wands. A lot of you are not necessarily initiating any action yet. You're watching this person. You're watching this person, or you're wanting to know where they're at, what's up with them, the Three of Wands, okay? That's like someone that's observing. And a lot of you are also healing things within yourself. Whatever has happened between you and this person, dear Capricorn, has allowed you to really have some sort of a deep spiritual awakening and to be able to move forward in your life. A lot of you have been able to forgive yourself. And you're going to say, some people say like myself, yeah, a lot of you have been doing a lot of self-forgiveness because you tend to be too harsh and too hard on yourself a lot of times, Capricorn, especially if your expectations are not met by you or some things went wrong. A lot of you have been really blaming yourself, so you're letting go of that. What is this person's actions towards you though? What is this person's actions towards Capricorn? Okay, so the Ace of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Emperor. So there is a conversation that's going to be happening between you and this person. And I'm going to say something. It is not going to resonate with every single person. So take whatever resonates. This could be a same-sex situation. If it's not, then it's not your story. Then it's just the other way, okay? Just want to make sure that people know that and respect that. So there is going to be a conversation, there is going to be dialogue that's going to be taking place between you and this person. You both have very strong personalities. The Emperor and the King of Wands, those are two powerful archetypes and dynamics that actually are presenting themselves into the image. So there is going to be some sort of truth that's going to be coming out between you and this person. So what is the outcome? What is the outcome? I know you want to know what is the outcome. What is the outcome for Capricorn and this person? King of Pentacles, that's you. The outcome for both of you is going to be stability, justice, fairness between you and this person, sense of fairness, sense of peace, and closing off this chapter of the wounded soldier energy. Who did and why, who hurt who, and things like that. Nine of Wands, okay? This painful cycle that has been very debilitating for many of you. What is the messages of love that you need to know? What is the messages of love? Okay, so it says true love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. Okay, so just because there is separation, just because there is a lot of dissonance that's happening right now, you know, a dissonance leads to some sort of an understanding, right? An upgrade. So in the present moment, I feel like that a lot of you are also realizing. That's why the reason you're going back and forth with this person, because you know that there is a strong connection, okay? That you can't just like, you're having a hard time to really put an end to this. The Sun and the Death together. The sun is still at the end, okay? Even if you try to put in an end, there is a resurrection. The sun is rising up. So this is a situation that is like, you have a hard time to get off of your mind. And yes, you may focus on work, you may achieve a lot of the things, and that's a great asset that you have. But I feel like that right now, what's happening between the two of you is there is a lot of transaction that's happening on a spiritual level and on an energetic level, okay? Feeling each other and wanting to really work things out in the near future. So this is what I had for you, dear Capricorn. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you so much, dear Capricorn. Also, for those of you that are just joining in, thank you so much for going ahead and also hitting that like button. Really appreciate that. And we're going to move on to the unicorn of the zodiac, which is higher IQ Aquarius that I sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of times accidentally call Gemini in their readings. Oh my gosh, that happens, Aquarius. Sorry about that, but let's get into your reading because I actually always do, I do Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So when I do those, I just tend to automatically call Aquarius like Gemini, but this is Aquarius. We're doing Aquarius, okay? Let's get some water. Okay, so Aquarius, unicorn in the zodiac, welcome back to the channel. So dear Aquarius, collaborate, okay? Collaborate is the message here. And you're the water bearer. You're not a water sign, you're air sign. So honey, welcome to your reading about you and your person. What are the things that you need to know? So let's get into your reading. First of all, Aquarius, I'm gonna see what is the love message here from your person to you. What is the love message from you to your person? What is it that you need to know? Okay, Aquarius, collaborate. First of all, you really wanna work things out. You're a humanitarian sign, okay? You're somebody that you're very much involved into social activities. You could be a social activist. You could be really involved into different things, into humanitarian projects. And when it comes to relationships, you're all about navigating through it and really understanding what is it that needs to change, okay? Now, the love message from your person to you, it says surrender. At times, we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go. All will work out. So it looks like in the present moment, dear Aquarius, your person, what they really want is to let go of the past, and the word is surrender. This word came out a lot for the twin flame readings today as well. Okay, and we're going to talk about this shortly. The message from you to your person, Aquarius, is sacred union. Honor and treasure your relationship, for it is truly sacred. So you actually you have that mindset that you want to create that sense of reverence. I think is the right word to use. Reverence, respect, mutual understanding, mutual respect towards one another. I am strongly getting here, you could be dealing with a water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces could be a Taurus. I'm also getting here Leo, Sagittarius, or Virgo. Okay, so let's get into your reading and see what is it that you need to know. So let's talk about, how does this person feel towards my beautiful Aquarius? How does this person feel towards you, Aquarius? And thank you everyone for being here. For those of you that are just joining, thank you for going ahead and also hitting the like button. So the surrender. Okay, so Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Five of Cups. So it looks like in the present moment, dear Aquarius, this person seems to be, first of all, they seem to be achieving something in their life. They are either public figure, they're maybe a public online personality, I don't know. But it looks like this person is also, they have a big heart for humanity, for people. Okay, I do see here a lot of sadness and nostalgia. Everything is going great in this person's life on the outside, but on the inside, deep down, I feel like that this person is missing you a lot. There is this sense of missing this connection, wanting to really work things out, and we're gonna clarify more about that actually. I'm gonna use this deck. So let's clarify the Five of Cups, their feelings towards you. Everything looks good. Everything looks good, Aquarius, but I don't feel like this person is really like expressing a lot with what's going on deep within themselves. The Lovers. Yeah, because they are very much like, all they think about is love. You know, they might be very successful on the outside and a lot of things are looking good, the Chariot. And they want to move things forward, but also they go back and forth. There is a lot of emotional roller coaster moments in this person's mind. This is somebody that also loves to move around a lot. They love to move around. They're very active. They're really, really, they're very active. They want to know, what is it that the future holds for both of you. Okay, tell me more about this person's feelings towards you. The Hermit. They're going through some sort of a major realization. I think this person is asking themselves a lot of questions. The Star. Wow. So Aquarius, what you have done to this person, you actually have really activated something within this individual, okay? The Star is you, which is an indication of you have been the reason why this person has had some sort of a spiritual awakening. You became the reason why, you basically pushed them to the other side of the fence, where they had to really unlock some things within themselves. Maybe you also pointed some wounds that they had to heal within themselves. Okay, abandonment wounds, mismanagement, financial mismanagement here, the Sun, the Three of Cups. So for many of you, I feel like that there was a lot of things that was out of balance, okay, between you and this person. Possibly there could have been, you know, other external factors that influenced on this relationship, onto this connection. So this is the reason why many of you felt this relationship also was becoming very overwhelming over time. A lot of you try to really take care of this connection, want to work things out with this person, but there is this sense of this person having a hard time of surrendering. They're having a hard time of actually letting go certain things. So let's talk about you, Seven of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, not the air sign. So right now you have trust issues. Like I always said, trust issues, you know, trust is the best policy for you. The Devil and the Seven of Swords, okay? So many of you would like to address certain things with this person. You would really want to have a conversation with this person and state something here, but you're holding yourself back. Queen of Swords is actually Aquarius energy, which indicates you not beating up around the bush, but just keeping it very real. So Aquarius, if you had a chance to talk to this person, you would. Like you would want to address something, not from an accusatory viewpoint, but you really want to like resolve conflict. You have a solution-based mindset. Temperance could be dealing with the Sagittarius here. So for many of you with the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. So I feel like that you know that this is a sacred union, but something about this person is telling you that they really need to heal. Abandonment wounds and things like that. Thank you so much, dear Lisa, for your comment. So there is something that you know this person in regards to abandonment that they need to heal within themselves. Okay, Five of Pentacles, Two of Swords. You would want to help this person to heal. Maybe you even offered and suggested this person that they need to, I don't know, get therapy or help. I'm not even kidding. So I'm saying, I mean, it's a normal thing. So let's talk more about between you and this person. High Priestess, the Hangman, and the Page of Swords. Could be a Pisces as well. Someone here is very highly intuitive and highly spiritual. Both of you could be spiritual people, and both of you could actually have activated certain things within yourself. Activation. Okay, spiritual awakening. Something here has been eliminated for both of you with the Hangman energy. And this is not an easy position to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a very challenging position to actually be in, but also this is requiring you and this person to have a paradigm shift for both of you. What you have been encouraging to this person is to surrender, to heal, to change. This is somebody that also might have had some like habits. The Devil is here. You know, the Devil represents toxicity, unhealthy habits, addictions that maybe you want this person to heal from and be free from, okay? Now, what is this person's actions towards you? What is this person's actions towards Aquarius? Okay, so Aquarius, Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. A lot of back and forth. I think that the apology is going to come. It's going to feel like it's delayed, but let this delay be an opportunity for you to glow up and to focus on yourself, okay? There is going to be an opportunity to have that apology coming in towards your way. Knight of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. But even though it may seem this is delayed, oh my gosh, when is this going to happen? Or I don't see you necessarily waiting for the apology. You're waiting for the moment to unfold that you can actually talk to this person and they're listening. They're listening to what you are saying. Not running away, not fighting, not being defensive, but they're listening. Also, though by design, thank you so much for the sprinkle. Thank you so much for the 10. That's very, very kind of you. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so for a lot of you, I see here that their actions gonna feel a little bit delayed, but it's on the way because the Knight of Cups is here, okay? And this is somebody that also, one of the reasons why they may feel a little bit delayed is because they have this fear of rejection, okay? So they just don't wanna like do that. They don't wanna experience that. So what is the love message? What is the messages of love? Unplug. Okay, so for you right now, working less will strengthen your relationship. So for many of you, I feel like you may need to take a little bit of a break. You could have worked really, really hard for the past few months. Since we are transitioning into a different season, I feel like that a lot of you are just being asked to really unplug, okay? And to really work on yourself, do the things that you really want for yourself, and maybe just rest. Sometimes just sit in quietude and do all that you need to do, okay? So dear Aquarius, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really appreciate your beautiful presence onto the channel. And also, thank you so much for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. We're gonna move on to Pisces. We're gonna move on to Pisceana. And before I get into Pisces, I'm gonna have to turn the light on. I'm gonna have to turn the ring light on so that there is a little bit more light because we're getting dark here. You see what I'm saying? Okay, so everyone, Aquarius, we're gonna do Pisceana. Okay, so let me go ahead and turn the lights on. We need a little bit of light. I think that's good. All right. Veronica, thank you so much for the 20. I really, really appreciate that. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. You're so welcome, dear Janet Johnson. And also Veronica, thank you for the 20. That's very, very generous of you. That's very kind of you. Okay. All right. So better. Yeah, right. The lighting here is better. So Pisceana, dear Pisces, thank you for your patience. And we have what? We have sensitized. Sensitize, Pisces. Today we are going to be taking a look at the messages, the feelings from your person towards you, their potential actions towards you as well for the month of September. And I'm also going to be seeing what is the important love messages. What would your other person, okay, your other half, if we may say, would tell you, and what would be the love message? So we're going to choose from here. Love message here from your person to you. We're also going to choose what is the love message from you to your person. So the love message from your person to you is embraced. It says, through each other, you find the missing pieces. Okay, so I don't even know why I said the other half because I never use that phrase. I always say that like you are complete, they are complete, like, you know what I'm saying? You just complement each other. But maybe you two are missing puzzle pieces together. Gotta get back together. We're gonna find out. Okay, so the message from you, dear Pisces, to your person is: it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone instead of placing your focus on another. Now is the time to give to yourself. Okay, so it looks like in the present moment, you both are actually in the energy of embracing separation, embracing this moment of silence. Maybe there is radio silence. We're gonna find out more. Okay, but this person is realizing that, excuse me, get some water. This person is realizing that you're someone that you compliment them. You are somebody that you really compliment them, okay? You fulfill, their life. You really make them very happy, okay? And ever since this separation, it's like something has been missing in this person's life. And your encouragement for this person is you're not being pushy. You know, you're a very spiritual person. It's a no-brainer for you. You have a very high sense of intuition. So sensitized, right? So you're able to really tap into your feelings, your emotions, and your person's emotions, and you're really able to feel, right? You're able to feel and to understand like what's happening with your person on an energetic and spiritual level as well, telepathically. So we are gonna see what is an important message, okay? How does your person feel towards you, dear Pisces? How does this person feel towards Pisceana? Okay, so Pisces, you could be dealing with another water sign. I'm getting here Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So first of all, there is a major realization, the judgment. Okay, this person is having some sort of a spiritual awakening, or they're waking up to a certain understanding, certain factor in their life. What this person is really feeling and realizing is that, first of all, even though in this loneliness, even though in this separation, they do really hold the vision of family, they hold the vision of you, actually both of you being together. Okay, there is a strong sense of family, like they want to build family with you, they really want to connect with you, and there is this, you know, when two souls meet each other, I'm getting this energy of you and them. When you met, you just knew. You know what I'm saying? Like you knew, and they knew it too. So their feelings towards you is they're waking up to a lot of realizations, okay? There is a major awakening that's taking place in your person's life. So let's talk about the judgment here. Let's talk about how does this person feel? What is it that you need to know? Judgment. Eight of Swords. This person could not see things clearly before they met you. After they have met you, they have been able to really disentangle certain things from their past, being able to really see clearly. 10 of Wands and the Sun. This person could be a Leo that you're dealing with, could be Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, and the Judgment again at the bottom of the deck, okay? So there is definitely a major realization that's taking place in this person's life. I feel like that they're also realizing that they have had some burdens and some baggages from the past that has really affected this connection, okay, between you and them. In order for them to be with you, they had to let go of certain things from the past. There is a strong sense of realization that this person's having right now for them to really let go of the past, okay, release the past, release the arguments, conflicts. Tell me more about this person's feelings. The Fool. They really want to have a brand new beginning with you. This is the first card in Major Arcana as well, with the Fool. And this is about stepping into the unknown, right? There is a spirit of reconciliation, the energy of reconciliation, getting back together, wanting to really work things out together. It's literally out there. And the Ace of Swords. Wow. This is about speaking the truth. This is about really stating the truth and being very clear on what is the important thing that you both actually need to do for both of you to move forward. Let's talk about you, dear Pisces. Let's talk a little bit about you. So, let's see how this person, what's going on for Pisces' life. Eight of Cups, Two of Swords, King of Swords. Even though either you walked away from this person or this person walked away from you, I do strongly feel like here that on the next full moon, there is going to be some sort of a conversation. I don't know why I'm getting that. On the next full moon, there is going to be some kind of a conversation that's going to take place between you and this person. Okay, Pisces, that's a prediction. That's what I'm strongly getting. Straightforward, face-to-face conversation. You do seem to go back and forth and kind of like a little bit doubt if this is going to happen or not. But a lot of you also have been purging emotionally. Maybe you have been a little bit like crying and just purging and letting go of whatever has been happening between you and whatever has happened between you and this person. Yeah. Three of Swords. Okay, so many of you have been really sitting with this pain with the Three of Swords, really going through these emotions and these feelings and understanding, like why did shit go down? Why did things go down south? You know what I'm saying? So Three of Swords, the Hierophant, commitment issues, and the Hermit. Even though there was a lot of pain, Pisces, that happened between you and this person, it actually has allowed you to have a spiritual awakening. It actually has allowed you to have that major understanding, understanding, and overstanding about yourself. You're a very intuitive sign, okay? Spirituality, like that is no brainer for you. But this pain has actually allowed you to have a deeper, another level of spiritual awakening. And I know that like many of you Pisces out there, you're going to say, I mean, how many more spiritual awakenings can we have? How much more pain do we have to go through, right? To basically heal. But I think that, you know, through your pain, dear Pisces, you're someone that you're going to be able to heal the humanity on a bigger scale. So, you know, you're turning your pain into power and you're turning it into a purpose. You are creating a purpose to serve and to slay, okay? To serve the humanity. So through this pain, you're also learning what it really means to commit to yourself and what it means to really be honest, what it really means when it comes like honesty and the signs to look into as well, okay? So dear Cedrion, sorry Pisces, La Paris, he's a fellow Leo. Monstera Renaissance deserves a royal throne between these two fierce statues. So speaking of the thrones, I actually did look online. Yes, there is like a golden throne that I'm really looking for. That's going to be the next edition. Okay, so that's going to be the next one. It's okay. Merci beaucoup. That's going to come. That's on the way because we're going to change this chair. Okay, Pisceana story is that. Le Français, La Paris. Oh, we saw somebody from France over there. Okay, so Pisceana, let's talk a little bit deeper. Let me just go a little deeper. Let's dissect. And also, merci for the photo. You sent me a photo of a lion, of a Leo. I actually printed out and I put it on my vision board. You know, the Leo on the beach with the glasses. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Le Français, Le Français, chocolate croissant. Trying my French. Okay, so there is a soul connection. This is definitely a very strong union for both of you. The Two of Cups is here. The Two of Cups talks about soul connection and union, partnership, okay? For many of you, you could even start a business with this person. So I feel like that, what else is it that you need to know? Six of Swords, Seven of Swords, Six of Cups in the world. So yeah, the trust issues did end certain things. Trust issues ended certain things, but there is a comeback. Somebody's coming back from the past with the Six of Cups. There is a nostalgia. There is a nostalgic feelings between you and this person. Also, I want to say thank you so much, dear Dope by Design. Thank you so much for that 20. Thank you for that sprinkle. I really appreciate it. It's very generous of you. Thank you so much. So there has been, okay, so the Seven of Swords, let me explain, because I'm on point, right? So the Seven of Swords here is showing that there was trust issues and then this ultimately led to some sort of an ending with the World card here. But you know, there is also a desire here to make things right with this person with the Six of Cups. There is a reason here why you and this person separated. I think that something here had to be recalibrated and also you taught this person a major lesson. And a lot of you might say, well, you know, why did I end up with this person who was not honest with me or some things went south? Well, in return, you have actually gained a major spiritual awakening and a lesson, okay? With the Nine of Wands and the Two of Cups, so a lot of you are hurt. A lot of you, you know, there is a part of you that's like, you know what, let's just take a step back. That's why you're in this separation. That's why you're encouraging you and your person to really be in this space of really understanding that we need to give back to ourselves. You're actually even more, Pisces, according to your very caring nature. You're actually encouraging your person to focus on themselves, to heal themselves. What is it that they need to do to actually heal, to be on the same page with you, rather than just trying to force anything? If anything, you definitely don't force anything. So let's get into the actions from this person. What is this person's actions towards you? Also, dear Flower the Space Alien, thank you so much for the 20. That is very, very kind of you. That's very, very generous of you. Thank you for the sprinkle. Thank you for the super chat. You guys are very kind. Thank you. I really appreciate that. So let's get into the advice. Let's get into the actions, potential actions from this person towards you. Okay, so Ace of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and the Devil. Even though this person may act like they're very closed off, they're very holding it back, but this also means that they're holding on to this connection. This means that they're also holding on to this relationship here. And the Devil, okay, the Devil here represents itself as a connection, that's a bond that's unbreakable. Because as a matter of fact, the Devil shows two people actually they having their chains, like from one neck to another. So I feel like that this person, their actions towards you is telling the truth. Ace of Swords. I mean, that's the truth. That's literally speaking out. that's clearing the air, wanting to speak the truth, wanting to communicate, wanting to say it is what it is. Okay, but let me elaborate a little bit more. Okay, I want to go a little bit deeper into the Ace of Swords. I want to see what is it that you need to know when it comes to this person's truth. What are they going to tell you? The Magician, manifesting, the Knight of Swords, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so this person is going to let you know that they had to let go of someone from their past. Somebody from their past was probably holding them back. There is also, for very few of you, this person had to forgive their mother or some sort of a family member or someone older than them. Okay, I feel like that this person is going to confess something towards you. This, Pisces, is a confession, and ultimately this is going to lead to some sort of a transition. Being on a body of water. Six of Swords. 333 on the people that are watching this right now. 333. On a body of water, on a boat. This water on this side is actually more turbulent than on the other side. So I strongly feel like here that there is going to be a transition that's going to happen between you and this person. Transition means moving on from this chaos and this conflict and this argument to a place, to a location where things are going to work out between you and this person. And this is something that you are either manifesting or this person is manifesting. Okay, so Pisces, finally, let's close up and see what is the messages of love. What is it that you need to know? Okay, so Pisces, the message here for you is passion. It says try something you have never done before. And at the bottom of the deck, you have, it says the second chance. This relationship deserves a second chance, right? So I feel like that for many of you, first of all, with the passion, remember now I was saying that you're actually turning your pain into power and you are, you're going to help humanity to heal. So what is it that you really need to do? Do you need to write your book? Should you start writing your book? Do you need to maybe create a podcast, art? Some of you are musicians, artists. You really want to transmute, do something new. And by doing that, you're not sitting there all day long and thinking what went wrong and things like that. You're just allowing things to unfold naturally for both of you. And this is also about you transmuting, sprinkle, sprinkle. A bad situation into something positive, into something good, okay? And then you have the second chance here. And fate, it says this is the destined partnership. That's why this may not be the second chance. This might be multiple chances, but I feel like that this is a connection that's really going to unfold in its own divine timing. And this is the reason why you are allowing to have this space between one another to heal, to be able to actually mend things and come together from a healed place, okay? So dear Pisces, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you. Thank you for your beautiful presence, and I hope that this helped. Also, for those of you, thank you so much for going ahead and hitting the thumbs up as well. It's very kind of you. And that's all for now. I want to give a big shout out to beautiful Maricela. Thank you so much for taking care of, the chat, making sure that everyone knows what sign we are on. Thank you so much, dear Maricela, fellow Leo, fellow fire sign, for doing that. Everyone, please thank dear Maricela. Also want to say thank you to Ashley, Sagittarius, who also took care of the chat. Really appreciate that for her moderation as well. And I'm going to be hanging out here for about possibly 15 minutes. Any questions, comments, concerns, any topics you want to discuss on for a little bit, and I'm going to be heading out. Because I'm also going to be going to the membership site possibly is it tomorrow or the next day? Okay, we're going to see what's going on. So, all right, I'm going to be here for a few minutes just to see what's going on. How is everyone doing? What's up? What's good? I want to thank to every single one of you for your beautiful presence. Thank you so much for your kind words. Stacy takes real strength and confidence to choose integrity over approval or followers. You are truly fierce, fearless, love everything about who you are. Thank you for being you. Thank you so much, dear Stacy. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you, dear Gina. Thank you, dear Dope by Design as well. Really appreciate that. For those of you who also, Gritty Girl, thank you so much. For all of you guys, really appreciate that. Okay. So I'm sure people they are trying to find their sign as well. So that's going to be posted after the live is done. Oui, bonjour des Alpes. Pain à chocolat. I'm chocolate. You're calling me chocolate. Merci. I don't know what it means, but I think that's what it means. Chocolat. Oui, bonjour. You're greeting me. Thank you so much. I don't know what it means, but English, a little bit. Thank you for this reading. You're so welcome. Appreciate that. I just love your two Leos. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes, them two Leos, the boys, they're looking good. So perfect pair of the Lions. Exactly. The next one is going to be the Throne, and it's coming up soon. We're manifesting that. Okay. So yeah, usually I come on like on is a yummy chocolate treat. Got it. Thank you so much, Gritty Girl. Really appreciate that. Masha Veretilovka. Are you Russian? Thank you for all your awesome, interesting readings. You're so welcome. No problem. Has chocolate instead of flavor. I had an awesome revelation about transmutation. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Yes. Transmutation is the law that I live by with. You know what I'm saying? Transmutation. So it's very important. Looking forward, what's next setup will look like? This is the setup that's going to be actually for a long time until further notice. And yeah, if there is any changes, I will definitely share those with you guys. Okay. Yes, I am. Oh, okay, nice. Very nice. Okay, everyone. So this is what we had. I'm going to be here for like 4 or 5 minutes. That's all good. I did my best, So this is what I had for you guys. I hope that this reading helped. Make sure to keep the comments positive. Make sure to keep the comments nice and leave something very positive at the end. You know what I mean? At the end of the live, when the live ends, it's very important for us. And also, if anyone will take the time to do the timestamps, that would be greatly appreciated. Okay, really, really, really appreciate that. So that's just about it. But water signs, your twin flame readings are going to be up tomorrow. I'm going to make them available for you as well. And what else? I'll drink it later. What else do we got for you guys? Yeah, pretty much it's all good. And the September readings are going to come up as well soon. So just hold on to your seats, okay? Thank you everyone for your kind words. Thank you for being here. Greatly appreciate that. And we're transitioning into the fall. This is a season where I know you're watching from a different part of the world, so it's very important to embrace these changes that are happening. It's important to really embrace the energies are shifting, the energies are changing, so it's important to roll with it, right? To blend and to adapt and to adjust as well. So yeah, this is what we had. And somebody was asking, Gina was asking, did the Ace of Wands came up? Yes, the Ace of Wands definitely came out for Libra. Check it out. Okay, some sassy shit. I love the full. Me too as well. I love the full as well. Okay, so everyone, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for being here. And I will see you very soon. Okay, so Maricela again, thank you so much, everyone. We're gonna have to like navigate. We're gonna see how we're gonna end the live. Hopefully there's no issues with like ending the live this time. See what I'm saying? We're gonna need to see how this is gonna work. Oh my gosh, let's see. Okay, so it's actually on the screen. Oh, we're gonna need to end this. How do we end this? Like literally. Sprinkle, sprinkle, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Un momento. Okay, so the camera. Hold on. Okay, so the camera is like that. I know, guys. I know. It's such a challenge, but we need to like. I'm trying to turn this off. Sorry, guys, because I don't want to like have the camera on all the time. So we're gonna have to like probably turn this off and on.